Hello, 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 and welcome to another iteration of Glitter Hearts. I actually remembered to unmute myself this time. Woo! Super excited. Today we'll be playing. Um, well, I'll let them introduce themselves. Never mind. But yes, I just wanted to give a quick little snippet for the audience, so that we can have some fun while our characters move around the world, not understanding, knowing maybe some of the secrets that you guys will know. So we open up to a mossy, plant-covered ground in a thick forest with trees. There's no sense of human life around, keeping the nature around serene and unaffected by human. We go through the trees and part through a field of short flowers. A flash of movement catches the eye, and we turn to see a small field mouse squeaking and skittering on the forest floor. We watch it move through bushes and around trees until it finally comes to rest in a small nook with some dried grasses that form a nest. There are two other sleeping mice in the nook, and the one we have been following joins them swiftly into slumber. An unnatural glow comes from right next to the mouse's home, where a small, pink-capped mushroom radiates a soft mauve steam that mists over the ground and other things surrounding it. So now I will bring in the rest of the group. Welcome our second audition. Whoop
So anyway, then I said, chainmail? I barely know her.
The conversation we're having.
Please welcome our second audition crew. Let's have you guys introduce yourselves. We'll start at the top again with Al Damon.
Hi, I'm Al Damon, and I'm playing Skye McGunn.
Jack.
I'm Jack. I am playing Jimmy, otherwise known as the Prince of Joy.
Ninja, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your RPG experience, and then your character, and what their classes are.
Okay. I'm coming through okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So obviously I am Shiggy Ninja. Hello, thank you. I will be playing Natalie Porsche. She is a witch, a fire witch. And she's a lovable goo fire witch, very, very fun individual. And this is my first time playing the system. I've played a lot of D&D, and I've actually also played a little bit of the Ruby tabletop system, which is very fun. And I am very excited for this because I love magical girls and I love tabletop. So
Sweet.
My friend is in chat.
Huh?
My friend is in chat. My friend Omegamon. That is my friend.
Hell yeah. We support
Plus
each
one
other
viewer.
Here.
I was telling people, like, my friends, like, because I was super pumped about this. I was super pumped, so I was like, yeah, let's hype this up. Let's tell some people. Let's get some views. And Omegamon is one of them.
Bros
We are
support
friends in real
bros.
life. Yes. Also, the reason this is my character portrait is this is what my character looks like.
Fair enough. And then go ahead, Boomer, and go ahead and answer those questions. Same questions.
Alright, hello, I am Boomer Tiro. I've got a channel by the same name. I do all kinds of stuff, and for this game, I am playing Ameli. School athlete, student athlete, and a pretty good student at the books by day. And by night, she is Star Knight Sparkle, Warrior of Lightning.
Hell yeah. I love it. I'm so excited, guys. Sorry, I'm eating a muffin. I'm trying to... I know.
Oh yeah, unprofessional. My character's hero name is Infernal Ruby. I realized I never stated it.
Yeah. Don't apologize for that. Eat that muffin.
Eat the
I
muffin.
wish I had a muffin.
Dreamers don't eat. This is known.
Okay.
There's literally an eating category for streamers. What are you
It's a
talking
myth
about?
perpetuated by the government. No streamer has ever eaten.
You're in the pocket of big food.
Exactly.
They absorb their energy through photosynthesis.
No,
You're in
they
the pocket of
thrive on
Hot Pocket.
clout. They
Okay.
subsist on clout and clout alone.
We have a fairly strict deadline, so we need to get
Oh,
going.
right.
Because I'm very excited about this villain we're going against today. So, let's start with Ninja. Ninja, your character is a music major, correct?
This is very much correct.
Awesome. So, what do you think you'd be doing around 10 a.m.?
Around 10 a.m. if school hasn't started yet.
Well, you get to
Or is this-
build your schedule, so.
That's fair. So I think 10 a.m. she doesn't have school yet. I think she took the first period off. Just because she's not someone to wake up and immediately be like, let's do the thing. No matter how energetic she is, she still needs to slowly wake up. So I think at 10 a.m. she's like practicing in her garage. Just like
Okay.
jamming out in her garage, waiting until it's, in her opinion, an adequate time to leave to go to school.
Okay. So, when do you think your first class would be?
I think her first class would be like, it would be just after 10, or probably be like 10:30. So she's like finishing up one last set, one last like, I don't know music terms, one last like song, and then she's gonna like pack up her stuff.
What instrument does she play?
She plays electric guitar.
Got it. Okay. So, fuck, I took a bite. So you are headed into your class, and you walk past a one of those like side practice rooms in like the band hall, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, yeah.
And you can feel this like light magical presence inside the room.
That's weird. I think I check it out.
Okay. You see in the room there is, and I will put the picture in chat. There is a like a hipster kind of like boho style character. She is playing the violin. She is real bad at it.
Ooh. Hello?
And she looks over at you. She stops playing, and she's like, "Oh, hiya!"
Oh, I think upon hearing someone like respond to her hello with energy, she responds with energy herself. Hi, I just heard you playing, and it was how do I how do I put this? It could use work, but it has a lot of potential. I will say that.
Oh,
It's just, you know.
I totally know. No, it's cool. My sister
Oh, thank God.
gives me shit
Oh,
all the time. But I thought, learn something new, get a new skill under my belt, try something a little normal for once. And then she like
normal?
realizes she said that, and she kind of like backs like not like actually backs up, but like emotional like
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Emotionally backpedals. It's like,
And she's like, "Oh, like I'm a little weird." And then she like sticks out her hand, and she's like, "I'm Poppy."
Natalie.
Hiya.
Natalie, yes. Hi. It's very, very nice to meet you, Poppy.
Do
Yeah.
you have
When
your
did you meet?
guitar case with you?
Yes, 100%. She has her guitar like on her case like strapped to her back.
Yeah.
Like most people do when they're carrying a guitar, or so I assume. I don't play instruments. Oh joy.
She looks at it and points and's like, "What's that?"
Oh, this is my guitar. And she like takes the case off, opens it, and reveals like this custom like painted out guitar with like flames on it and little like cartoon bombs all over it. Like little cartoon bomb stickers stuck to it. This
Well,
is
that's
my this is
neat.
my guitar. Yeah, I designed it myself. It's pretty rad.
Rad.
I don't feel like I don't think as soon as she says that, she kind of has this look on her face like I don't think someone's used that in like years. That feels weird to say.
I was about to say it sounds
Rad.
strange.
It does sound a little strange, yeah. Whatever. It's okay. But yeah, I this is my guitar. I play a lot.
Hell yeah. Do you think you could teach me? And she like holds up her violin.
Hmm. 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 See, I'd love to, but the guitar is not the same as the violin. I think I could probably teach you some very. I mean, they both use. She's like grasping to try to find some way to like help. By nature, she wants to help, but she can't. She's trying to grasp some way that she can help. I mean, I could probably try to teach you the basics of playing an instrument.
Ah,
I
and
don't know.
you see like a light bulb go off in her head, and she's like nodding.
So keep in mind, I don't know much about playing the violin, but I'll try. See, when you play an instrument, it's not like you're using an object. It's more like the instrument itself is like I was gonna say an instrument, duh. It's like no, it's like a tool, but also not a tool. It's hard to describe. When you play an instrument, it's not as simple as strumming a guitar. You have to feel it. You got to put your heart into it, all of your emotions into it, and just let it be. And I think at that, as she does that, she like starts strumming the guitar, just kind of like half doing it just as a demonstration. You got to like put your heart into it. If you're just playing it to play it, it's not going to sound as good. But if you're playing it because you love to play it, well then you can do it. That's what my mother taught me anyway.
Wow, and she like is just flabbergasted, like totally like caught up. Like what word am I looking for? She's like caught in silence.
I didn't mean to get too deep or anything. I mean, they are just instruments, but yeah, I really, really like to play the guitar.
No, no, I mean, yeah, and she's like stumbling and just like, I, I understand. I think I feel it. And she, takes her violin and she does like two notes really well. And then it starts to go off rails again. And she's like, maybe not as much.
You've got the idea. You've got the idea. Just practice doing that. Those first two notes were amazing. You just got to keep feeling it. Trust me, it does take practice. It's a bit of a difficult concept to grasp, but with practice it'll come easier. Don't worry. You can do it. I know you can. Yeah, no problem.
And I think it's about now when you realize you're gonna be late to class.
Oh shoot! I'm gonna be late to math. I can't fail math. They'll put me with the first years. Wait, I am a first year. Ah!
Uh,
I'll see you later, Poppy. As she like runs off and like trips over something, and then runs off. Bye, bye, bye. I'm sorry.
wait, how do I see you again? Oh, okay.
Then I think like very like distant, probably at one. And she like
Okay.
goes like like the anime sprint down the hallway.
Yeah.
You
Like,
have toast.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Just to get to math class.
Okay. Boomer, what does your morning look like?
Okay, depending, I'm waking up at either 6 or 7. And if it's a day I wake up at 6, got some morning exercises to do.
Okay.
And then probably head to my first class.
And what's your
Um,
first class?
I do not know. I have to check the schedule again.
That's okay.
It's either the English or the math.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like statistics. Because then we'd have to retcon some stuff. So, yeah, you go to your first class, and you pass by, this guy on a skateboard, and he looks pretty banged up. And you, kind of get this feeling like, the world is a little bit different because of this guy on the skateboard. Like, if everything were to have gone as planned, this guy on this skateboard, I don't know, wouldn't exist. And
Yeah. I
you
saw a
kind
post about this. I'm in a liminal space.
of and it goes away very briefly, like he's skating past you, so like it's just like a very fleeting feeling. But then you get to your class, and you hear some mutterings about you hear a little bit about like the aquarium, and something went down, and like people are too afraid to say what happened. But like there's just little whisperings around the class.
This town is so weird. I sigh and ask, someone I've been acquainted with since I started, like, what went down at the aquarium?
Oh, you didn't hear that girl that was having an affair with the mayor? She died.
Oh, that is so much worse than I thought it was going to be.
What?
She was drowned. I think she was murdered.
I thought somebody else just got caught jerking it at the jellyfish tanks again.
Oh my god. Oh,
Okay, I'm sorry.
Did you know about this piece of my backstory?
Oh my god.
Be amazing.
Yeah, I just I mean, this stuff never happens here.
Yeah. Omegamon, I know somebody got murdered. It's shocking.
It's shocking.
The murder is shocking.
All I can think
So-
of with that jellyfish is the way that okay, sorry. This is a rated R stream, obviously, but the way
Oh
that
crap, I
cum
broke the
looks
GM.
when you put it in water.
Not what I was expecting to hear, but
Do you
let's
know-
go.
Do you know what I'm fucking talking about? It looks like a jellyfish, because it like falls at a rate that's
I
not
think
like
so.
all at the same. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm so
This is
fucked,
am-
dude.
Oh, I love this. I love this so much.
I did
Anyway,
not mean to go that way with this. I'm so sorry.
you're good. But yeah, he's just kind of flabbergasted. Like I don't know. Like I've been to that aquarium 100 times, and you know that lady was so nice. I mean, sure she was having an affair with the mayor, but like I don't know. Nobody deserves to die over something like that. Like who would do something like this?
A yandere?
I, what? What are you talking about?
I just, I thought like maybe killed out of jealousy.
You think the wife did it?
Oh yeah, she could have done it too.
Well, who else would have been jealous?
Somebody else that wants to have an affair with the mayor.
Well, don't you think they'd kill his wife?
I mean, no. I mean, if she's not stopping the first affair, why would she care about a second one?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the details of the affair.
Wait, I
Ow!
forgot. How old's the mayor?
A motherfucker! Why do you do this to me?
For the lore.
He's 42.
Yeah, we don't need a real answer. Just like, is he like old and like?
He's like
Is this?
middle age.
Yeah, it's like, man, these are old people. I don't know why they're doing anything.
I can't believe they still get freaky.
I'm going to change the subject so I don't have to think about my parents.
What?
Okay. Um.
But I'm given to understand they don't stop.
He's like, okay, changing the subject.
They just get weirder so they don't get bored.
I thought you said you were changing the subject.
I'm trying to think about other people's parents.
Okay. I don't think that's helpful.
I mean, it's gross when it's your own, but it's fine when it's people you don't know.
I mean, maybe.
You know what? Wait, which class was this again?
English, I think is what you said.
Cool. Yeah, let's start the freaking assignment.
Yeah, we're supposed to work in groups. Do you have a partner?
I do not.
Oh, okay. Hi. Have you been acquainted with this person for a while?
Probably just met him when the class starts, so, orientation.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, like a couple days, maybe.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Rocky.
I'm Ameli. Nice to meet you.
Cool. And you see this like pretty loud looking like rocker dude kind of person, and he seems pretty approachable. Although he does kind of give off that air of like I might be a little bit chaotic. But yeah, he's like, we should meet up for breaking up the portions of the thing. What are you doing tomorrow night?
My schedule's free.
Cool. Sweet. And yeah, you guys go to class. You listen to the lecture. All that shit is said and done. So, it has been probably a week and a half since the last episode. Skye, what have you been doing with your time?
Trying to attend classes and getting in contact with whatever branch of the Magic Bureau is here.
Sure. You start talking to the bureau through your Ketis. Did you name them?
No.
Okay.
But that's how you form a strong bond with them. You
Um,
have to name it.
So, your Ketis has contacted the local quote unquote authority within the bureau, and it happens to be very close to the central location of the bureau, which just happens to be in the middle of Idaho because nobody would fucking look there. Like, who would look in Idaho for the middle of magic? Like, anyway. So, you're pretty close, relatively speaking, like comparatively, with the rest of the world. Especially because you're from Scotland, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just want to make sure.
Skye McGunn's from Scotland, yeah.
Her name's McGunn.
God, no. Wait, is that McGunn with 2 N's or with 1 N?
2 N's.
Okay. This is important information.
um, so you've gotten in contact, with, a girl named Shania.
Shania.
She is a local officer in the bureau. She knows of your exploits with the Untouchables. She has rewarded you for your conviction. How much did you tell the bureau
About what?
about Medina and what happened on the roof?
Told them that I and a few other magical beings stopped the threat. However, she did like complain at them that they're like, so you have a bunch of
Fucking
people
snitch on me.
you have a bunch of people here who have keynesses and magic powers but aren't aware of what the bureau is or what it does. You guys need to work better on your training and recruiting.
She takes offense to this. She seems like a kind of a paper pusher, but also like a rules kind of person. So when you start saying that, like bad mouthing, the bureau, she like kind of pushes it back on you, like, well then why don't you do it if you're so great?
Oh, I tried.
Tried everything.
I tried explaining what you are and what it is, but I don't know anything about the rules around here. I can tell you what the rules are in Scotland, but I imagine you treat your anomalies and stuff differently here. I don't even know where your guys' source of magic is around here.
Well, first of all, that should have all been in the orientation when you moved here. So, I mean,
There's another issue. Where's my orientation?
oh Jesus Christ! Okay, seriously. Well, I guess you can bring in you and those magical entities at some point. And she looks at her notes like a clipboard, and she puts it down, and you see that it literally says nothing on it.
Wow.
She's like, ooh, next month, 2 months. I'll figure it out later.
That's fine. I'm just going to keep handling things my way if that's fine.
Well, it seems like you are neutralizing the threats, so
Like,
anyway.
rolls my eyes. Just, yeah, sure. If it wasn't for that one, I would have neutralized the threat, but yeah.
Are you saying the threat wasn't neutralized?
No.
So you're saying it was neutralized?
Neutralized in a way that is unfitting of someone of my degree, in my opinion.
Well, we all know what your degree is, so what happened?
The others who joined, they treated it like how the other squads do. They calmed it down, and I believe they're working on some form of treatise, maybe.
Depending on the nature of this anomaly, we might have to go over your orientation sooner. And she actually does write something down. Please tell me everything about what happened.
Crazy bird lady. I don't know what you want me to tell you. It looks like a harpy. Came from the forest. I got in a fight with it. It looked like it was building a nest on top of the school. However, when we put a stop to it, she seemed to calm down at least slightly.
So,
And
I quite enjoy the passive tense here. She became calm, as though it was simply an effect of the environment.
Yes. Well, she was in a Zen garden, obviously.
and with the other magical girls, they're in the sari. Not used to working with other beings. Yeah, they handled it. Although I'm not sure if anyone removed that nest off the top of the school. I feel bad for the janitor.
so what you're saying is that that threat is still able to go out and do what it has done again?
Well, depending on how your agents that you apparently have go about it, I hope not.
I think you need to take this into your own hands. We can't have something like that running amok. It could change its mind at any moment. It's an animal.
Seem to talk just fine. They seem to think it works well. They're your agents. I say you put a little bit more faith in them.
Well,
I
that
don't have
might
any
be
faith in them,
how you
but
do things in other countries. But here in America, it's very, shoot first, ask questions later.
I could agree with that.
I think especially with the nature of what you're telling me, as well as our current goal in the Bureau, you need to either capture this being and bring it to the Bureau, or you need to neutralize it completely. And I don't care how you do either of those things.
Alright. If that's what you're asking me to do, of course.
Okay. We'll go to Jimmy. After that, unless did you have something else you wanted to talk about?
Nah.
Okay. Jimmy, how close have you and Quincy gotten?
I pester him constantly, and I think he tolerates me at this point.
That's how I got my friends.
What
Like
was
he
the
has
meme
grown
last
used to it.
week? Introverts don't make friends; they just get adopted by extroverts.
Yes.
Yep. I literally joined a conversation with them and they just never left.
Then you and Quincy. Quincy will finally it seems like he tolerates you. It seems like he's doing the bare minimum. And then all of a sudden one day, he's like, "Do you want to go bowling?"
I think I can honestly say that I have never been bowling in my life.
You've never been
Oh,
bowling?
I feel like bowling necessitates a group of people to go bowling with, otherwise it's just sad.
Well, I can get a group of people to go bowling with.
Wait, you have friends?
No,
That's fine.
but I have sisters.
Oh, okay. No, that somehow, Quinn. I'm sorry. That's
My,
even sadder.
my name is Quincy. I tell you this every day.
Oh,
It's never gonna change.
Okay.
that's so mean.
Anyways,
So mean.
I have some friends. Question mark?
You have
Maybe.
friends?
I don't know.
And he
Ouch.
like kind of
Coworkers?
he like laughs, thinking he's hilarious for making fun
Yeah.
of you for the same thing you made fun of him for.
No, that was the thing is though. Jimmy wasn't making fun of him. He was just genuinely surprised.
Oh, Jimmy.
Wait, you have a job?
It's more of a volunteer opportunity
Where at?
here.
In the statistics department?
Well, no, just like on campus. It's like cleaning and stuff. It's like supposed to be good for the environment. I don't know.
Are you a janitor?
Kind of, in a way.
Okay. So, I mean, I guess if it's good for, I don't know, cool.
Anyways, I can see what my work friends, is that the word?
Uh, I don't know.
Acquaintances?
Sounds good.
I'll see what they're doing. Maybe we can get a group together. And
Okay.
as he's saying this, Jimmy is going to like text the group chat that we established last week.
um, just for funsies, Marion has been sent on another mission. Actually, Marion is not responding to the group chat. And Juniper has been sent to another location just for a couple of days by the Bureau. And
I thought it was like by the school. She had to go clean the entirety of like one satellite campus or something on her own.
Yes.
that
All
would
of their
suck.
That's
janitors
the
just
cover.
like keeled
That's
over.
the cover story.
But how am I gonna get you guys to see each other? Oh, I know. Quincy is gonna like lower his voice, which is a lot since he is always like a little mousy boy.
Oh.
And he goes, Did you hear about what happened?
You're gonna have to be more specific, Quinn. A lot of things happen.
Well, do you watch the news?
No? Do I look like I watch the news?
I don't know, man. I don't try to assume things about your life.
That's probably a good idea.
But at the aquarium last night.
Go on.
That oh god, there was a woman and she got pushed into the saltwater tank. She
Okay,
drowned.
so she got wet?
She
Oh.
died.
Oh. I don't know. I thought pushed into the saltwater tank was some kind of euphemism. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know those. I don't know what that word means.
That's fair. I apologize for assuming. That was an unfair assumption of me to make.
But yeah, I don't know if it's morbid curiosity but I feel like I just gotta go see it, you know?
You have to go see the saltwater tank where a woman drowned last night?
I can't explain it to you. I don't know. When like a car crash happens and you feel like compelled to just go and look to see what happened. Ah, dog.
Watch out, Quinn, there's a dog.
Quinn
As
doesn't
he's
like
just,
dogs.
tackled by like a Bernese mountain dog or something. It's like
Oh
a
no!
head
Get
taller
off
than
me!
he is.
I'm scared of
Same energy as wait, no, stop, come back.
Stop.
Same
No,
energy.
wait. He gets
Wait,
hit by a dog. 5-second pause. Watch out for the dog.
dogs. But he does look genuinely terrified when this dog is on top of him.
Jimmy will just kind of like just give the dog a pat and just like shoo it on its way. It's like probably like somebody's dog, right? They're just like out walking it on campus.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, car crashes.
You wanted to go see the murder tank.
Well, fine.
I'm not. No. Don't mistake my mockery for derision here. If you want to go see the murder tank, we'll go see the murder tank. Sure as hell beats fucking bowling.
What? I heard bowling is fun.
Wait, you've never been bowling either?
Well, no.
Do you know how to bowl?
No.
I don't know how to bowl either. Why are we going bowling?
I've heard it's what friends do.
Friends can do a lot of things. And you know what? I think going to see the murder tank is a great friendship building exercise.
You were just making fun of me for wanting to go.
Listen, kid, I make fun of you for a lot of things.
I'm not a kid. I'm older than you.
And you're like 5'2", says Jimmy, who's like 5'3".
Oh. I'm living for this whole interaction. It's beautiful.
Jimmy is like Napoleon complex to like the nth degree.
Where was I? Oh
Murder
yeah,
tank.
murder tank. Okay, so do you want to go tonight?
I mean, did they close the aquarium?
Yes.
Yeah.
Remind
I
a
don't
friend
see
to
why
a
we
friend.
couldn't go tonight. I've always wanted to have a rap sheet.
What is that?
You know, when you get arrested, it's like your list of crimes: breaking and entering,
Yeah, I wouldn't
disrupting a
know
crime
that.
scene.
I wouldn't know that.
We're gonna go commit a crime tonight, Quinn. Are you ready?
Well, I don't. We could just wait till tomorrow.
No. We're going. My mind's been made up.
Crime boys. The criminal lads. We're gonna go.
You can be the Sundance to my Butch.
What does that mean?
I have no idea, but I heard my mom say it one time.
Huh.
I feel like the context for her saying it, though, was very different, so I'm not sure if it applies here.
Okay, so we've made a murder tank date.
Ooh, a date?
Ooh, a date?
How romantic.
Man, GM just coming right out and shipping characters.
Oh, 100%.
They were
Come on.
They were squabbling like an old married couple. It was great. I just love the back and forth of I don't heard bowling sounds fun. Wait, you've never gone bowling? No. Then why are we going bowling?
Because I heard it's what friends do. Okay.
Oh, I love it. Oh,
The
this is
date at the
great.
murder tank.
Yeah.
That sounds like the title of an Agatha Christie novel. A date at the murder tank.
So much of that has "why are you buying clothes at the soup store" energy.
Yes, it does. It totally does.
Oh my god.
Rather than go bowling like normal, boring white people, let's break into the aquarium. Let's commit a crime.
White people thing.
I feel like bowling is very much like you're like 45 and white, and like that's your Tuesday night.
Hey, I used to bowl.
I feel like you're only proving my point here.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Okay.
I want you to know my cheeks hurt from laughing so much. This
Then
is
I'm doing my
amazing.
job.
This is great.
So Jimmy, just out of plot convenience, are you gonna call
No, of
Skye
course.
and tell her
We
about
call it
this murder
fate.
tank?
Or you call it karma.
I don't think he texts like Skye specifically, but he just kind of pings the group chat. Because I don't think anybody like told him they were all at like not gonna respond.
At all.
Sure.
He's like the last like 15 messages in the group chat, and like no one has responded.
Oh no.
Juniper's probably responding. She's
I've
nice.
been that person before. It's the worst.
So Skye,
Aye.
you've gotten this text message. What does it say, Jimmy?
Hey yo, me and my friend Q are gonna go break into the aquarium tonight. Anybody interested in joining?
Why did you suddenly from Brooklyn? Hey yo, we're gonna go break into the aquarium.
She doesn't respond, but she'll show up.
It just like appears. Doesn't even ask for a time. Was just waiting there since sundown.
Shows up dressed in all black, so I heard we're breaking into this aquarium. Oh my god.
Natalie.
Yes, that is me.
You finish your class.
Right.
What are you gonna do?
What I do?
What do you do?
What do I do after class? I think I go to my next class, which is gym class. Unfortunately for Natalie. See, Natalie is not a very athletic person.
Okay.
She's very dexterous, which is why a result of her playing the guitar a lot. But she's not very physically active. So I think she's like having to run laps in gym class, and like after one, she's like, okay, I've been running too much. It was that sprint to math class. That was the mistake. Oh god. Oh god.
So you are in this gym class, and I'm gonna say for shits and giggles that you guys are gonna be playing dodgeball today.
Oh joy.
And you get put on the opposite side of this girl, and she is in like almost a tennis outfit. Like she's got booty shorts on with like a small skirt over top of it and like a crop top. And she is pummeling the shit out of your team.
Oh god, we're all gonna die. Oh no. I think like to dodge, she's doing like the anime like leaps where like both hands in the air. I just created an anime character.
I want you to make me a thwart peril roll.
Thwart peril. Oh joy. Hang on, let me look that up in the handy dandy book.
Thwart peril is
That's a lot of on a plus. It's physical.
Physical roll.
So I roll 2d6, right? And then just add.
Yep, so you roll 2d6. And then you add what your physical is.
That still is just a 7.
Okay, so a 7 is a mixed success.
I'll take it.
Okay. Okay, so you slip, drop something, or call attention to yourself. So I'm gonna say that you are dodging this one attack from a different student, and you catch the ball. And if anybody who doesn't know how to play dodgeball, if you catch the ball, the other person is out. So you have taken out a person on the other team, but now
I did it.
Now this girl is on you, locked on you.
Yes, oh no. Oh, hi. Hi.
Make
I think she like holds the ball up in front of her face.
make another thwart peril roll.
Oh joy. Let's see how well this goes for Natalie. Much better.
It's still a mixed success. So I'm gonna say that you what would a full success look like for
In my opinion, I think a full success. So I'm the attempt here is to not get hit, right?
you? Mm-hmm.
I think a full success would be the ball hits the ball in her hands and bounces off without forcing her to drop the ball. So
Okay.
like it bounces off and then she still has the ball.
I'm gonna say that your mixed success means that you you bounce the ball off of your ball, but it bounces up, and you have to either drop the ball that you have and catch the one in the air, or you have to run out of the way and drop the ball.
So what would catching it entail?
Catching it would be a physical roll.
Just a flat physical?
And I would say that it's going to be a clash roll. Technically, within the rules, it's not like a clash, but because there could be damage to you after, like as an effect, I'm going to say that it's going to be a clash roll.
Clash. Yeah, Clash. Let me just... Where's Clash in this book?
It is physical, if that helps.
Is it just okay, Clash. Yeah, it's just physical. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's just still just a physical roll, but mechanically it's gonna work like a Clash.
Mhm.
Okay. Here we go. Diplomacy has failed. Let's go.
Okay, so you drop the ball and you catch the one that this girl has thrown, and she is out, and she looks fucking pissed. But your whole team comes back because when you catch the ball that somebody has gotten somebody out with, they come back into the game. That's
Yes,
how it
of
works.
course.
Yes. So you are the hero of your side of the field.
I did it.
And I will say that you force them where you want them. Your clash roll. That's the effect that you want. And yeah, you guys end up winning the game because there's like 5 people left on their side and your whole team just came back. But this girl looks fuming on the side. And they're
I imagine anime style. There's like smoke coming off of her.
Oh yeah, 100%. Her ears are like red as shit. She is aflame.
Natalie like starts celebrating. Yes, yes, and then turns and sees him. And he goes, and smile immediately disappears and is replaced with like, oh,
Oh.
I'm gonna have to deal with that later. Oh.
Ta-ta.
Jack, are you back?
Maybe?
Okay.
Back to the past, Samurai Jack.
Okay, hold on.
Topical references. Huzzah. You missed the most epic thing ever.
Yeah, she won a dodgeball.
I won a dodgeball, but I also pissed off a very athletic looking woman. So mixed bag all around.
You can feel like now that she's kind of singled out from the group, you had a feeling of like a very low, like Poppy was like a medium kind of magic feeling, but this girl has like a very low magical feel to her. So what I'm saying is she's gonna fuck up your shit with magic. Just kidding.
Oh. Okay, so wait. For context, low magical feeling, does that mean they don't have much magic?
You don't know that.
Okay.
You can make that assumption.
Okay.
I'd love for you to make that assumption.
I think,
Honestly, make
given
as
the
many
limited
assumptions as you
amount of
like.
knowledge that she has at this point about the magical world, that would be her assumption.
Makes sense.
She'd be like, "Oh, low. That must mean there's not much," because that's how that works.
Yeah,
I mean,
oh, go ahead.
a part of her is just riding this high of having succeeded in something athletically.
Trust me, your rolls will get either better or worse. So I
We'll
guess you can't
see.
get much better than 11.
You could by 1.
But technically. So you get done, go into the locker room to change back, and this girl kind of huffs up to you, and she's like, "Who do you even think you are?"
I'm Natalie Porsche. Was
Okay,
that the wrong answer?
well, I've never fucking heard of you, so just
I mean, I
saying.
didn't expect you to.
I
Look, I'm just here to have fun.
wouldn't try too hard, okay? This is kind of my thing.
What? Losing at dodgeball?
With that, she gives you the worst fucking death glare.
Oh,
And
I've made a mistake.
and she kind of does the mean girl, like, push back past you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. As
And
she's leaving, she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. That was the adrenaline talking." She's gonna kick
and she's
my.
like, I guess we'll see when it comes to the other sport. How you're and she, like, points up and down at you. Gonna hold up.
What is
Is
what is that supposed to mean?
yeah, is she threatening or flirting?
I think upon hearing her say that, because of like that, she doesn't know how to respond to that. She both feels slightly threatened, and her cheeks go a little bit red. She's like, yeah, um, were you threatening me? I need to know how to feel about this.
Oh no, I would never threaten anyone. I'm just saying that maybe you should get into a more remedial physical education.
Okay, now you're just insulting me.
I would never.
She does like the anime gag of like focusing really hard. Well, okay then.
Sorry. Um
I'm
with
sure you wouldn't.
with that, she will kind of do the hair flip, and she'll walk away. She's like,
As soon as she's left the room, she just goes, "That hot chick's gonna beat me up." Why did I call her hot?
Oh no, she's hot.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Okay. So, uh, you, get out your, actually, uh, what do you do next?
I mean, considering this was just their period, I imagine it's lunch. So she just goes outside to like find a good place to eat her lunch.
Okay. As you open your lunchbox, a piece of paper,
Ooh. She
um,
grabs it.
and on it, where is the thing? No, don't tell me it deleted it. No! Okay, wait one sec. I'm gonna write it again.
Oh.
Someone entertain chat.
Um.
Ba 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 da da. Phenomena.
No.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
No.
Phenomena.
No.
Phenomena.
Let's tell the truth. It's like just like the intermission thing pops up. Let's all go to the lobby.
Oh, I know how to do this.
Oh, no.
The
I don't
fitness
know.
gram pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. The
Stop.
test is using.
Okay,
I swear,
wait,
I
so
will
wait.
charge you with war crimes if you continue.
Okay, wait. Are you from America?
Me?
Because I'm from Canada, and in Canada we have the beep test, which is the exact same thing.
Yeah, no, I'm from America.
Yeah, so it's like it does like a very similar description. But oh god, hearing the beep, I'm like, nope, please don't. I don't want to do this anymore. That's off my fight or flight. I'm like, no.
We will
Please
now
no.
begin the push-up portion. Ready?
No.
Down. Up. 1.
No.
Down.
Or anytime
Okay.
the teacher's like,
2.
okay, we're gonna do planks. I'm like, no.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in the chat so that everybody can see it. Even Twitch chat. This
I'm like,
note
chat.
is left.
Twitch chat doesn't need to see things.
Shut up.
What the heck?
This is left on a note in your lunchbox.
How did this get in here? Did my dad accidentally put this in here? No. What is? I think she like rotates it around trying to figure out what it is. Like, what is it? What is that? What is this? What is this? Is some sort of prank? I think
Why
I've
is
been
this written in the fake language from Splatoon?
Yes, totally
It's
is.
written in Minecraft enchantment table.
It's written in runes. So wait, can I do a glimpse the truth check to see if I can figure out the meaning of this?
Yes. What's the truth?
Plus mental. I don't remember what my mental is. Okay, it's still just +0, so it's just 2d6. Please be good, please be good.
You gotta roll
That's
2 of
1d6.
them. That is an
Okay,
8. That is a mixed success.
I saw the
So.
6 and I got excited.
The questions are: what happened here recently? What's about to happen? What's the most dangerous thing here? What's the most useful thing here? What needs to be protected? What here is not what it appears to be, or what are you trying to hide? Who is in control here? What new and useful information can I gather? What sort of creature is it?
I think the new and useful information would fit here because I'm trying to decipher what this might mean.
Okay. Do you, the player, want to try deciphering this?
I'm an absolute idiot, so I don't know if I, the player, physically can.
Okay. I
I'm
will.
assuming this is some sort of letter cipher.
Yes. How about I'll go to Boomer, and then when we come back, I'll see if you solved it. Sound fair?
That sounds fair.
Okay. So Boomer, you have heard these rumors. You have the rest of the day. What are you going to do?
Now, I found this note on me too, right?
No. This was just in Natalie's lunchbox. Unless you go to lunch at the same time as Natalie and you pick up the note that falls out of her lunchbox.
Okay, if only one person got the note, I don't have this note.
You don't have to do this brain teaser.
What is your plan with the information that you have?
Well, all my character knows is there's been a random murder, and I have class.
Okay.
So Yeah, sounds like it's time for a burger.
Rocky will try to join you in your burger in eating adventures. So, what's your shtick?
Eh?
What's your
How do you
shtick?
mean?
Everyone's got a shtick. What's your shtick? You
Oh,
know,
I'm not with the theater class.
no, like your magical shtick.
I'm sorry, what?
You know, your magical shtick. It's okay. Nobody here is gonna fucking tell anybody.
I'm not sure I should be talking to you. I'm going to leave. And I'm going to just start walking away.
Wait. And then he tries to catch up to you. That's not what you know what? That was a weird way to say that. I'm very sorry. What I meant was, I got a magical shtick. You've got a magical shtick. I mean, we might as well talk to each other.
Okay. This is some crazy hobo stuff coming out of your mouth.
Fine. If you wanna pretend like none of it is real, doesn't matter. The world is an illusion. You're not a magical entity with the Bureau.
The universe is a hologram. Buy gold. Buy.
I fucking love that show, man.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
don't get me started on that show.
Speaking of ciphers.
The problem is, I don't know who you are, and the way you're talking also make it sound more like a euphemism for penis than anything important.
Well, I can assure you I'm not talking about your penis. And he looks down. And then he looks back up.
Unless you're coming on to me.
I mean, unless. Oh god! I'm shipping everybody with all the NPCs!
I jest. Unless.
God damn,
Okay.
I'm not putting my
nice
Minecraft bed together with this guy.
Omega Mon, don't try to send me the answer.
Me?
No, my friend.
No, the guy in chat.
I was about to say, because I think I figured it out, which is really
Oh no, I
upsetting.
just figured it out. As I did,
Nice.
I noticed I got a message from him.
It looks like it says, "What the heck is up, Wisconsin?"
It says, "What is up, my gamers?" What does that mean?
Ninja? Ninja's the main enemy?
That would be That would be an amazing twist.
So, okay. You were talking to Rocky. Rocky
Cool.
was saying,
Yeah. So I'm jogging home now.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Not responding.
Okay.
That's mean.
Well, then let's go back to Natalie, who has solved our puzzle.
Yes, I can reveal the answer. The aquarium to net. What? Is someone? Maybe it's that. Maybe it's that buff girl from class. Is she want to fight or something else? And upon saying or something else, her face goes a little bit red. No. Speak me up. Tell me to speak me up. I guess I know what I'm doing tonight.
Okay.
Anyway, better enjoy my lunch while I can. And just like finds a bench. Well, as she goes outside, she does like look around to see if she can find Poppy.
Sure. For plot convenience, we'll say that Poppy is just coming out of a class. She's still got her violin in her violin case on her. And she waves at you like very energetically, and kind of like comes up to you, and then she kind of stops right in front of you. Like, you know when someone's just like a little too close? And you can like, especially like now during our fun pandemic times, when someone's just a little too close and you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, "Oh, it's lunchtime."
It is lunchtime. That is true.
Oh, cool. Do you mind if I sit here?
Oh no, I don't mind.
Cool.
Honestly, it would be nice to sit with with a friend.
A friend, and she lights the fuck up. She's so excited
I
you
mean,
said
yeah.
that.
I mean, yeah, we had a very nice conversation.
I am so happy you said that. You know what? I was a little worried about making friends here, but like, it's really nice.
It is nice. You're nice.
Well, thank
This is
you.
nice. Ah, no problem. I love just these two energetic characters. Oh, this is so fun. I think I'm got threatened by a buff girl.
By a
At
buff
least
girl?
I buff girl, athletic girl. I beat her in dodgeball and she got really mad at me. And then she was steaming, like I think literally steaming. It was concerning. And then when I went to the locker room to get changed, she went up to me and she like said some things to me. I think they were threats. Then she gestured up and down to my body. So I don't know if she was threatening. She said that I should try to find some sort of remedial physical activity. So I don't know if she was threatening me or flirting with me. I think she was threatening me, but I can't be sure.
Don't ask me about girls. I don't understand them.
You don't understand them because you're not into them, or do you not understand them because you just don't understand them?
I just don't understand them.
Fair. Girls are confusing, says the girl.
Girls are very confusing, says the other girl.
Well, I mean, technically, I'm a guy, IRL, plot twist, immersion breaking, like. in character.
No.
How dare
I
you?
You've
broke the
broken my
walls of
suspension of
reality.
disbelief.
Yes, this deep voice comes from a female. Not that it can't, but I'm gonna stop talking and go back to being in character.
I got
That was
you.
right. Yeah, we are very confusing, aren't we? Huh. So this is what it's like to be on the other side of that. Weird.
But what's with this? Oh,
Yeah, someone slipped it into my lunchbox. It might have been her. I know it looks like like jumbled up mess, but it says the aquarium tonight. She might be
don't go.
challenging me to a fight. Why not?
Don't go.
Why not? What's wrong?
I'm just telling you, don't go.
Well, I mean, somebody told me that I have to go there, so I feel like I'm obligated to go there. Unless there's something you're not telling me. And she like does like the lean in closer.
She closes her eyes and goes very quiet for a few moments. And then takes a deep breath and goes, well, I mean, I don't know. Breaking into the aquarium, that sounds scary.
Yeah, well, so does going down a toboggan at like unimaginable speeds, but I did it and I only broke my arm.
See, that's the kind of story that doesn't make me feel better.
You're probably right.
Just be careful.
Oh, don't worry. I can take care of myself. And I think as she does that, she like touches the her keenness.
Mhm.
That's like her keenness, which by the way is like a little like because you said there were keychains, right? They're
Mhm.
like disguised as keychain. Her key, it's of like a little cartoon bomb with googly eyes. Its name is Blast because I couldn't think of a better name.
Oh, I thought you said that to
No, this is out of character. This is for the general audience watching. Hello, audience at home. and for the other players. But like she like rubs it not in like a magical way, but in like a reassurance way, like how you might rub like a necklace or something. Q-ness, I heard something very different. Oh no, I
It's
know it. Right after I said it. Right after
it's
I said it.
actually a ketis. That's how it's spelled. But totally understandable.
Right.
Have a nice day.
Sorry.
No,
My
no, no.
word is hard. That
Yeah,
did
yeah.
not make things better. Yeah, she
um.
like rubs it like in a reassuring way. I can take care of myself.
Okay, just and it's almost like the energy has like kind of dissipated from her. Like she was very bubbly, right? And now she's just
Yeah.
kind of like sullen.
Hey, don't worry about it. You know?
Uh,
Hey, look on the bright side. No matter what happens, I'm probably gonna have a pretty whack ass story to tell tomorrow.
and
I've been
she
hanging around my
laughs.
dad too much. I'm talking like I'm from the 90s. I've been hanging around my dad too much.
Uh, she laughs it off, and then she kind of comes back to her normal demeanor, and she like eats her lunch, and you guys talk about music and stuff because she's really interested in like notes and playing and strings and everything that has to do with like the violin. Although I know you don't know much about the violin,
Natalie understands the general concepts of music she's talking about, not the specifics, but she's still just being like really supportive. She's like, yeah, that sounds awesome. God, I love playing this bubbly, happy character. It's great.
it's fun
I
to
love
play
it.
characters without trauma.
Well, every character has trauma to some degree. It just necessarily hasn't happened yet for all of them.
Listen, all I'm saying is no well-adjusted human decides they want to go fight monsters in the dark.
Exactly. I was
Yeah,
gonna say, except for the Power Rangers.
all I'm saying is you didn't have a choice in this.
This is true.
That's true.
I mean, to be fair, Power Rangers are just magical spandex and giant robots. But like, that's just my hot take on the topic. Oh, thank you, internet.
Goku is a magical girl. Change my mind.
I won't because you're kind of right. Oh joy. But yeah, they just have lunch. Have a good time. She eats her sandwich.
Uh, we will time skip to the
Oh,
aquarium. It is around, let's say it's like 10 p.m.
ooh.
Quincy is there early, as he is whatever. He is
Nerd.
hiding in a bush. He is waiting for people to. Although, did you tell Quincy that you invited other people?
He was like there when I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go. I was like texting people as I was doing it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Whether
So
he put it together that I was inviting people or not is entirely on him.
he's waiting for somebody to show up. Who shows up first?
I do not know. I feel like it's definitely not. I feel like Natalie isn't first because she's trying to get out of the house without her dad figuring it out, so that takes a little longer.
I feel
Oh,
like Jimmy gets there and is waiting to see how long Quincy stays in the bush for,
Oh,
like
it's
before
that's
like
a little
revealing
mean.
himself.
It is I, the mighty Jimmy.
yeah. I think I think definitely because there wasn't a time. I think Skye was probably there before both of them, and as soon as she sees Jimmy, just
You
descends upon
watched
him like a
Quincy
shadow of death, and just go, "So Jimmy,
Definitely.
why are we
Hello.
planning? Why are we here at the aquarium at night?"
I don't know. My friend wanted to see the murder tank. And I figured, hey, there's an off chance that this is related to our duties. So why not?
I think at this point Natalie shows up. Okay. Where's the Hey, you guys, have you seen some athletic chick? Might be really angry, maybe a little bit hot, but that's not important.
Jimmy is just like with every like Adjective just kind of turns and looks at Skye.
Yeah, Skye turns around and you
This
get a
one?
different angry chick. Yeah. Glaring at you.
Huh? You insulting me?
I don't know about athletic, but she's definitely angry and a chick.
Wait, are you insulting me?
Why?
What?
Are you talking about me? I don't know what you're talking about right now. Look, all I need to know, am I getting beaten up tonight or not? I found, and she pulls it out.
I need you to
I
sound
found-
a little less eager when you ask me that question.
Her face goes a little bit red. I found this note in my lunchbox. It says "Wikatesh." It translates
I'm
to.
sorry, I don't speak Hebrew.
That wasn't.
It
Right,
says the
so
aquarium tonight. So I don't know why this is here
where did you find that?
in my lunchbox. I just said that.
No, I
Duh.
Hold on. Question for the GM.
Quincy probably knows.
Do I get a ping?
A ping off
Like
Quincy?
a magic ping? No, off
Natalie?
of Natalie.
Yes, that's like a full
Okay.
ping too.
Okay. Okay, cool. So,
You have to get a full ping off of these people.
Yes, full pings. They are
Whoa.
you.
This
Have
is like
you-
Hold
Spider
on,
Bird,
real
where they're
quick,
staring at each other. They're like, "Whoa,
before this
you're
goes
like me."
before this goes on any further, Quincy, can you come out of the bush?
Oh, wait 1 sec. Natalie, how long have you been a magical girl?
I think she's been a magical girl for like 3 weeks at this point, so not very long.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, so
Oh
I think
Jesus.
this is
The
kind
most green.
Yes, which is
The-
ironic considering her color motif is red.
of she's a fire mystical
Yeah.
version.
You're green. I don't mean it literally.
I think this is a new feeling for you. Like you've felt magical energies before, and you met Poppy.
Yeah.
But this is like if Poppy was a candle, then these two are like bonfires.
Ah, I see. Put it in fire terms, so I understand.
Exactly.
Yes. Whoa, you guys are.
Before
Whoa.
you say anything else, Quincy, can you come out of the bush, please?
Who's Quincy?
No, like just come out of the bush. They're not
The
going to
bush is
bite you,
talking.
probably.
Why is the bush? Why is the bush talking?
and then he
Because
comes
there's
out.
somebody in the bush.
Oh, there's a man in the bush.
He comes out of the bush.
Quinn,
He does-
Skye, Quinn. Now you know each other. Great.
He does the
Moving on.
bottom thing.
I don't know either of you guys though, so this is helpful for me.
Hi, I'm Jimmy, and he sticks out his hand.
Hi, I'm Natalie, and shakes his
Good to
hand.
meet you. Now we know each other.
Yeah.
Anyways.
You guys are giving off.
Nope.
she's about- Oh.
You do feel this candle like feeling coming from Quincy as well.
You not so much. Them.
You here is not privy to the volunteer opportunity.
I could be.
No, you can't be.
Why not? Yeah.
Because I don't want to get in trouble.
Or
It's
maybe
the
you don't
first
wanna
rule
get
of
hurt.
volunteer club. You don't talk about volunteer club.
I thought the first rule of volunteer club was to show up.
No, the first rule, the 0th rule of volunteer club is get drafted into the volunteer club.
Well,
But anyway, I don't know what kind of trouble I'll get in, and I don't know what kind of trouble you'll get in, so I need you to, like, put your hands over your ears and go la 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 for the next, like, 10 minutes, okay?
you know what? I'll just go back
Or
in the
you-
bush.
No,
You
because
just
you
did-
can hear things in the bush. I need you to
He
not
just
hear
kind of
things.
looks at Quincy and is like, you really
I
need a
think,
better
yeah, I
hiding
think
place.
both Skye
I
and
watched
Natalie
you
kind
go
of
into that bush.
are just like looking at this, like looking back and forth like a tennis match.
I don't want to be seen by that guard. And he points, and there's like a security guard like coming around the corner.
He's, like, asleep.
I don't think he's gonna be seeing anybody
Okay, how about
except for.
this? Quincy, can you like meet us around back? We're not going in through the front door anyway.
What if somebody
What do you
comes
mean,
though?
I gotta talk about some work stuff.
But
Who's this we? What's going on?
why can't I just be here? It's
Because
dark.
there are rules.
This isn't
Look,
fair.
I just
Right?
want to
Or
know.
we
I'm
just
gonna
don't need to
get beat
talk
up or
about
not
this right
tonight.
now.
Okay, well, hold on a second. Does Rocky know?
Does Rocky know? Who's Rocky?
Who's
Not you,
Rocky?
Q. Skye, does Rocky know? Rocky knows, right?
Who the
Rocky
fuck is
Roads?
Rocky?
The punk guy last week.
Oh, the
The
custodian.
janitor friend.
Right, yeah,
What is
no, he knows.
happening?
And he's not like a thing, right?
No, he is a thing. It's an issue.
Wait, he is?
It's an issue. I say we're here to fucking break into the stupid aquarium anyway, so let's just get on with it.
Wait,
We
we're
do this
breaking
talk
the
later.
aquarium?
Yeah, you've been voluntold.
Yeah, remember
Okay,
what I said about
look.
getting drafted into volunteer club? You've been successfully drafted. Come along.
Look. I don't know what's going on. I don't
Natalie.
know what this volunteer club is. All I know is I got a note in my lunchbox saying to be here tonight. I just want to know.
If I
am I
tell
gonna
you
get
that note
beat
was
up
from
tonight?
me, will you follow along?
Sure.
Skye.
Why
Skye
the
was-
hell not?
Skye will also say, and you're also here to meet with a angry athletic girl?
At least
You
that's
met
what
one.
I
I'm here for
thought.
you. Let's go.
All right,
Huh.
come along. You two can bang later. Let's move.
Upon hearing that,
And
her
Jimmy's
face
gonna
goes
like try to
full-
usher everybody forward.
I think upon hearing that, Natalie's face goes full red. I mean, what? No, what are you talking about?
Stutter on your own time. We're busy.
Okay. And she like awkwardly walks behind.
All right, Q. We're moving.
Oh, okay,
Oh, that
I'm
was
coming.
amazing. That was beautiful.
And you guys get to the first challenge, which is a fence. You guys have
Oh,
to
no,
jump
a
the
fence.
fence. So thwart peril, my friends.
Oh no.
that's
Physical.
Actually, you're funnier.
I
That's a
get there.
9.
Can
Just barely.
Partial victories. Yay.
What?
I was I was about to ask if they've ever broken into a place before.
Nope.
No.
I've broken out of places, but that's a bit different.
Right. So if you don't mind, maybe I'll meet you guys on the inside.
No,
What
I
do you
do mind.
Smoke bomb your way in there?
I want to take the secret path that you're taking.
The secret tunnel?
Well,
Secret tunnel?
she just frowns and she goes, "No, it doesn't quite look like that.
Through
You
the
don't
mountain?
have the pokes
Secret
your stomach,
tunnel.
pokes Jimmy's stomach pretty hard. You don't have the cord work."
It's not that you feel like Flab, it's just that you feel like his internal organs.
Yeah,
There's just nothing there.
but whatever.
Oh no,
I
that's not healthy.
can go with you
Jimmy?
guys on this way. I can probably give you some advice about breaking in.
I'm being tonight. This is not the night. This is not what I thought was going to happen to me tonight.
I love that
I was
Skye
gonna-
says that with a +1 to physical is like only +1.
Yeah.
I have a 0.
Yep.
I have
You're
a
only
0 to
one better
physical,
than
too,
me.
You're welcome.
but one better than you is still better than you. Which is
Okay.
not much.
That's
not
It means
much.
I'm athletic. If you remember how the scale goes, it means I'm
Yeah.
actually athletic.
Now, as long as you're not getting me to do any persona checks, we should be fine.
Don't worry, you're surrounded by persona people.
I'm surrounded by personas.
Persona soundtrack begins playing.
That's immediately the first thing I thought of was persona.
You
God.
guys make it across the fence. Natalie, your shirt rips on one of the spokes at the top.
That's what I was expecting to happen. Fuck. I like this shirt. I think it like
What happens to
tears
me?
on the
Does
bottom.
my shirt rip? Do I get to show off my lack of physique?
You lose your shirt.
Yours will come up later.
What?
Oh,
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't
that's
know.
ominous and
How
vague.
dare you hold one against me?
I'd like to quote a Star Wars character when I say, I find that answer vague and unhelpful.
The second problem that you face is a locked door.
Oh my. How would
All right,
we ever
Skye,
get in?
you're the master criminal.
Yeah, Master Thief.
She flips you off and she digs into her bag and pulls out lockpicking tools.
She just smiles in response.
You can't be mad at me for calling you a master criminal when you have lockpicks.
Exactly.
That's not how this works.
You just proved us right.
With the volunteer club, you need to have a few tricks up your sleeve.
I would like
I mean,
for
I
you...
did, but looks at her torn sleeve. But
You should
know,
probably grab that before someone take notices.
what, my sleeve?
Yes.
I would like for you to roll...
Yeah, that's it.
It'll be a... Technically, for the rules, it'll be a thwart peril roll, but, I want you to roll mental instead.
Ah. See, this is where...
Alright, are you bad at mental?
No, I'm not. I'm average at mental.
I'm bad at mental.
I'm bad at emotion.
I'm great at emotion.
There we go
That's
again.
my +2.
Uh-oh.
Stinky.
So, you start to, unlock this door, right? And all of a sudden, Jimmy, loses his footing on the concrete slab and falls on his ass. And, it makes a...
Why is this somehow my fault?
Because I have a whole one against you!
You
This
fell
is
on your ass.
bullshit.
Bitch! And you hear the guard wake up.
Faster, work faster, work faster, work faster! Come on, please. I'm too young to go to jail.
Just glares at her as I'm continue working.
You're scary.
Try it again.
Yeah. Just...
There we go. That's the one I'm looking for.
There's
Okay.
the money.
So you quickly get the door open, and it closes right as you hear a "Hey!"
Right, we're on
Hey.
time schedule now. Let's do this quickly. Whatever
Okay.
fucking meta tank that we're looking at,
Alright,
let's just do it
Run the
quick.
clock. What? Saltwater tank? Saltwater tank. Saltwater tank. Okay.
Saltwater tank? Do you know the Muffin Man?
Snappy.
The Muffin Man?
Do you guys know where it's at?
I mean, it's probably in the left wing. I used to go here with my dad all the time.
Right, lead the way.
Yeah, so she starts to lead them towards the saltwater tank.
Okay.
Do you need me to do like a
Trent,
mental roll
think
to remember?
through the woods.
I would like for someone to make an investigate roll.
Don't let it be me. Don't let it be me. Glimpse the truth?
Glimpse the truth. Is
Mental
a
is not my
roll.
thing.
I'm not great at mental. Who's great at mental?
No one. I have a -1.
I'll do it then. Fuck.
You guys get to the
Dark
tank.
experience.
You are looking. Oh yeah, anybody who gets below 6 marks an experience point.
Getting lost in a tank. In the tank. Awesome.
Nope, you guys make it. Someone punches a fish. Well, now I gotta make it happen, right?
What you fail to notice with your glimpse the truth is that one of the fish was secretly a camera.
This is some like Dr. Draken shit.
Um,
Okay, so this is under mark an one experience.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, I just marked like a 1 in the spot beside experience, right?
mhm.
Okay. Dear diary.
You guys make it to the tank. And you guys are looking around. You don't see anything. You assume that everything that used to be here was taken by the police.
Huh. You know, there used to be more stuff here. Maybe
Is
they
there
did
still a
something modern.
tank?
Yes, there's still a tank, and the fish are like still in it. You can notice that a few of the fish have been taken out.
Wait, like taken out of the tank or like taken out as a killed?
Just fucking gun against
Hey,
the
those
tank.
fish there are sleeping with the fishes.
No, they seem to
Oh
have
my
been
God.
taken out of the tank. And I assume you guys are going into the restricted section above the tank.
Wait, of course.
That's yeah.
We're already committing a crime. What's one more?
Yeah.
Oh, I love you guys. It's great.
You guys get to the top of the tank and you look around and you see like everything that's normally there, like fish food and like scuba gear and stuff like that. The one thing out of place that you notice is that what appears to be like part of a flip-flop that is broken, like the bottom of a shoe, you know, when like
Of
you
the soul of
scrape,
it?
yeah, you scrape the like, and because flip-flops are just so fucking easy to break, like
Yep. Can say from experience, this is very true.
so like you see this like chunk of the sole of the bottom of a flip-flop.
Clue.
Do I get any kind of readings off of this place? Just like on my basic ass like magic radar.
What is your ability again?
What do you mean?
Your everyday ability. I know who
I know
am.
who I am.
Oh, okay. So that's not going to be helpful here.
I cannot gain the self-doubt condition.
Well, that's wonderful.
No, you
I
are
think-
not getting any magical readings.
We call that your Speldar. Which sounds like the name of a
Hmm.
power villain, now that I say it out loud. Speldar. I think it might just be the bottom of a flip-flop. If she, like, picks it
Yeah,
up.
it's the bottom of a flip-flop at the scene of a murder.
That is also very suspicious. Maybe it was the flip-flop of some of the person who...
Well,
Wait, who got murdered?
I will say by picking it up, you now contaminated the crime scene.
Ah! And she drops it.
No, I would take it with you now, just in case the police officers come back around. They're going to pick up your
Right.
fingerprints.
And she picks it up and, like, puts it in her bag.
Hey, somebody pick high or low.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi, hello.
Cool.
We got there. We did it, chat.
All
Right.
5
So,
of you, including me.
any other things?
I don't know. You're Scotland Yard here. Hey.
Master Detective.
No, not Scotland Yard at all.
I'm no. Stop.
Does that make you Holmes or Watson?
Maybe both.
I'm gonna throw you into the fish tank.
Please don't do that.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Alright,
Don't take
I'll
me
do my
back.
own
That's-
investigation check, I guess.
That's how somebody died. I wouldn't throw him in the fish tank.
Oh, it seems fitting.
Have you been with us this whole
Wait,
time?
is this wait, how do you drown in a saltwater tank?
You can't
Don't you
swim.
like float on salt water?
You float
Aren't
in
you
water,
like
period.
naturally like you float? Isn't
I
that a
think
thing?
You float in water, period, I think. Something about water, about
No, but
people
like
being
they
pulled
float
on
like
it.
way easier in salt water.
Maybe they just can't swim, or something pulled them down. Maybe they tied bricks to their feet. This is
I feel like
Uh,
that would have gotten mentioned if somebody got like rubbed out by the mafia.
Did you have to say it with a Brooklyn accent? Is that like required?
Yes.
The mafia?
Right, okay. Skye's gonna take her own chance to just investigate a little bit.
I love how we're having this completely unrelated conversation while you're actually progressing the story.
Yeah, you
God,
as well as finding this little bit of flip-flop, you notice
Oh,
that there is a little bit of a red kind of what's this fabric called?
Velvet.
Nope.
By the
Leather?
way, we have information from one of the viewers, my friend. You only float in the Dead Sea.
Ah.
It's like way, way salty.
Speak for yourself.
Like
It lost an Overwatch game.
We
kind
all
of
float down here.
wicked elastic
Shut
shorts. Oh shit, you don't know what shorts. Like wicked elastic.
Yeah,
Fabric.
Pick it up and I hand it to Natalie. They go, here you go, something you missed. Alright.
You said ripped elastic?
Wicked. W-I-C-K. Wicked.
I think we should get
Give
the
me a
fuck
sec
out
to
of here
look
now.
that up, because I don't know what that...
Wicked means hydrophobic.
Oh, okay.
Swim trunks?
Probably.
Alright, so can we get out of here now?
Hold
Probably
on,
should.
wait. Real quick, before... Our entire reason for coming here. Q, are you satisfied?
Yeah?
You get your
All right.
your morbid curiosity fulfilled?
Yeah. And he points over to the edge of the like sky. What do you fucking call the like grates things that are above the
Catwalk?
aquarium? Yeah.
Yeah, catwalk.
And there is a guard there coming up the ladder.
Well, howdy do there, officer.
No, what are you... Okay.
I mean, never mind.
Okay,
Ignore
hey,
us.
Scotland Yard, we're leaving, right?
Yeah, Skye's already gone.
Okay, yeah, we're booking it.
I love that. We're going right, turns around, they're gone.
Thank God.
The warrant
Q,
peril
let's
for
go.
me,
He, like,
friends.
grabs him.
Good call me. And yeah, I've been doing too many of these. That's an 8.
Hey!
Well, that's nice.
Jimmy's
for
got that
you.
adrenaline.
It's nice for you.
Everyone does get away. Jimmy, what were you saying before I cut you off?
Can I say that my 11 also enables Quinn to get away?
Yeah.
You like pick him up under your shoulder.
Just
Like
yeah, like
carrying, like
throw
a
him
cat.
over my shoulder and just start running.
Yes. God, this is amazing.
Natalie.
Yes.
Your shirt gets caught again. Now that there's a little bit of extra fabric. That's
It's
not
the other. It's the other sleeve this time.
Yeah. And this guard points his flashlight at you, as you are getting away.
Don't look into the light. Don't look into the light.
And you guys have safely escaped the aquarium for now.
You're welcome, my friend Omega Mon. I did tell you about it.
Okay. We go to the next day. It is the morning. And Quincy. No. We'll go with Poppy first, because Quincy's gonna press the story.
Yay, Poppy.
Poppy
We
is
need
gonna...
to get the plot progression second.
Poppy's
Character
gonna come up
development.
to Natalie and be like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, I think I ruined one of my shirts. Well, except that both sleeves did get ripped, so it kind of balances out.
No one punched a fish.
No one punched
Guess
a
I
fish.
owe
I
you
guess you owe
100
you
bits.
100 bits. You do.
Well, thank you very much, Omega. Very
Thanks.
considerate.
Oh yeah. I mean, both sleeves did get ripped, so that was good.
And she like gives
guess.
this huge sigh, and then she does that thing where she goes quiet and closes her eyes, and then opens them again. And then she's just her normal, bubbly self.
I'm sorry, you cut out a little bit for me there. I heard something about her eyes.
She closes her eyes and she gets quiet for a moment, and then she opens them again. And she returns to being her normal, bubbly self.
You okay? You weren't worried about my safety, were you? Oh, that's so sweet.
I totally was. You're like my only friend.
Oh, well, that's really good. I kind of that we're friends anyway. Yeah, I was fine. That girl wasn't there though. There were a few other people.
Hmm.
We broke into the museum. I broke into the aquarium.
Why?
I honestly don't know because someone was murdered.
I am not letting you go alone next time. Jesus. Wait, you said we?
Yeah, there were some other people there.
So you just happened to break in the aquarium with these people?
Well, see, I showed up to the aquarium and there were these people there, and they were kind of weird, you know? They gave off this, and she like starts to say something and like stops herself. Vibe. They gave off this weird vibe, and you know what they were saying kind of made sense, so I followed them.
I, I I am awestruck. I just how did you think that was a good idea?
Another great moment of this would literally make sense if I could tell her what was actually going on.
A lot of
You
magical
know,
girl anime.
yeah, yeah, it was fine. You know, everything turned out fine. I'm not dead
Oh my god.
or beaten up. Everything's okay. You know, I'm okay. I'm alive.
Just don't go breaking into places with random strangers next time.
And why not?
Why not? Because you could die, you could get caught, you could
Or
go to
worse,
jail.
expelled.
Yes. Yes. All the magic
She
references
needs
today.
to sort out her priorities.
Yep. Thrown in the dungeons. Oh god. Look, if even if the worst were to happen, I would have been fine.
Okay, and she puts her hand on your shoulder. And when she does, it feels fuzzy. Like a fuzzy feeling.
Like pins and needles.
No, like her hand is covered in hair.
That's so mean.
He was a
like
furry the whole time.
like
Whoa.
an electrical. It's kind of like how a cat's tongue feels.
Okay.
Um,
Huh. That's odd.
and she goes, "Just be careful. You're," and she like goes, "important to me."
Aw, you care about
Christ,
me.
is Jimmy the
I'm
only
first kid
straight
in
member of
Yuri
this
ship.
team?
Woo!
What'd you say, Jack?
I said, is Jimmy the only straight member of this team?
I mean, maybe originally she was gonna, but I'm like, it just kind of fell into place.
You have no idea about Skye's orientation.
Violent.
I have an idea.
Violence.
Violent. Violence.
What's in your pants? Violence.
I am a
What's in your
villain!
pants? What's in your pants? Doom. Oh, I'm important to you? What do you mean by that?
Gui.
You're like my only friend. And she gets back to being like bubbly and stuff. She's like, I can't like
Can I
miss
do
my.
a glimpse of truth to see if she's hiding something behind?
Sure, do it.
Because like the hand touch and like the you're important to me. She's like, wow.
No, you don't.
Well, you get some mark experience.
Yep, you don't see anything weird about this at
Mark.
all.
An experience was completely oblivious to something. Well, it's good to know that I'm your friend. Your very close friend.
Yes.
What's in your pants? Violence pulls out gun. Oh. Oh, Megamon.
I mean, actually, though.
Yeah, and what's in your pants? Pulls down pants to gun.
Okay. Move to Boomer. So
Okay, Boomer.
you
I'm
are
sorry.
you are back
Let's
in
do
your
it.
class.
Like my new
And
artwork?
Hmm?
Huh?
oh yeah, I saw it. It's cool.
Thank you.
Is that what your character looks like?
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh, that looks so like super Akira Toriyama. I love that.
Oh crap. Okay, rework it then.
What's
Um,
wrong?
Oh, everyone else can change what their thing is, and I can't.
You
Why
can.
can't you?
Oh no, you can't. You have to send it to me so I can do it. Sucker.
But you don't understand. The whole point of this like system is that you can transform. That's the whole point.
I was going for Naoko Takuchi, not Akira Toriyama, but okay.
Okay.
Um.
So I'm gonna have to be right back. My mom needs me for something.
Okay.
Don't go away, chat. All few of you.
So
Your Shiggy Ninja content will return.
Boomer, you are back in your English class. Rocky has waved at you and started walking towards his seat, which is right next to yours.
All right.
Okay. And he will sit down next to you and he'll be like, "You'll never guess."
It's not the aquarium again, is it?
No, it's not the aquarium, but something similar. Something is afoot. Hmm?
I'm not really into feet.
No. Have you never read a book before?
Yes, I've read books. It's called a joke.
Oh my god. Anyway, there's definitely something going on. And I think I have some friends that could use your help.
If Rocky dares to call me a friend, I'm gonna smack him.
What help do they need?
Oh, you know. And then he um points to a piece of paper that already has the word magical written on it.
It already has the what written on it?
Magical, the word magical.
I sigh, like, okay, but don't make it weird.
I'm
Oh,
not
he's
trying.
so gonna make it weird.
He actually backs up, like physically, and he's like, "I'm not trying to make it weird, dude."
Okay, try to not make it weird.
Fine. All I'm saying is you should probably investigate this. It looks pretty nasty.
I'll look into it.
And then
Where am I looking?
he slips you a piece of paper. This one does not have anything cryptic. He slips you a piece of paper that says
The group chat.
uh um uh I'm just gonna make up a name for this pet
It's Discord
store.
link.
It's called Fish and Bone. Bonefish. Called Bonefish.
That is a terrifying name for a pet store.
um fine, it's called Fish and Lizards. I don't know. I should have came up with a name.
Fish and Fluff.
Drawing inspiration from a lot of real life pet stores, it's probably called Pet Store.
Yeah, it's called Pet Store.
We have pets.
And he's like, you should probably check this place out. Oh, and also, and he gives you Jimmy's number. And he's like,
How does Rocky have my phone number?
because Juniper's in the group chat.
Juniper and I are gonna need to have a talk about what constitutes personal and private information.
He hands you Jimmy's number, and he's like, give this a ring.
And say what? Are they gonna know I'm calling?
He points again to the piece of paper, and he's like, they'll figure it out.
Okay. And I'll do all that when I'm done with classes for today.
Okay. So, Quincy is gonna come up to Jimmy in your statistics class.
I feel like we've progressed to the point where we are sitting next to each other. I don't know if Skye is included in this or not.
No, she sits in the same back corner seat every time.
Okay. Quincy kind of looks back at Skye and looks at you and is like, what the fuck is up with you guys?
There's tension.
Do you guys have a group
Workplace
chat
drama.
without me?
I mean, there's the work chat for like work stuff.
Can I get hired? I want a job.
You don't want this job.
But I mean, it sounds like you like it.
Undecided about how I feel about it.
Okay. Anyway.
I'll talk to people. We'll see.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna guess. I guess I shouldn't assume. Shouldn't assume. Did you watch the news?
No.
I kind of assumed that actually.
You're learning.
Well, first of all, people know that we broke into the aquarium last night. And
Unsurprising.
I think there was a piece of fabric that was left, and I'm not sure what is happening, but but anyway,
You seem anxious.
yeah, because we broke into a place and now the police are there.
I mean, to be fair, the police.
You cut out
What?
after the word police. Yeah, your mic's still not working.
Yeah, specifically, it sounded like you said police, and you got yeeted into the cosmos. And I hope you can hear us.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's try this again. What I said was, to be fair, the police were already there because the place we broke into was an active crime scene.
Yeah, that's also what scares me about it a little bit.
Listen, you're the one who wanted to see the murder tank. All I did was fulfill your wish.
I don't know. I just felt it doesn't matter. Anyway.
Don't worry, I know about feelings. Kind of. In an abstract kind of way.
Don't most people know about feelings?
No, like those kinds of feelings. The kind of feeling you're talking about. Not like emotions.
Oh. Yeah. I don't think you know this feeling.
Maybe not, but maybe. Jimmy's just like Jimmy is at this point like a half an inch from just like pulling him out of class and just telling him because he's so sick of this bullshit. Cause like fucking Rocky knows. Rocky's not a magical boy. Why does Juniper get to have a sidekick but Jimmy doesn't? But anyways.
Well,
What was there something on your mind? Like what's up?
last night there was another murder.
Okay.
And his face was eaten by fish.
If it was on the news, you can just tell me because everybody
his
already knows.
face. It's gross.
What? I couldn't hear you. You're whispering.
His face. It's gross.
Whose face?
The guy who died.
I'm gonna need some details here, buddy.
Okay, there was a guy and he died.
Okay.
Store.
Okay.
They are like 99% sure it was a murder, although he could have just fell and hit his head. But
Maybe he was just born like that. You know, you never know.
No.
What, does he not have a face anymore?
Yeah, he doesn't have a face anymore. They
Disturbing.
The idea that the news is ran with that someone held his head into the tank and the piranhas ate his face.
Well, it looks like our serial killer has a theme.
Yeah.
Fish crimes.
Anyway, so glad we broke into the
Okay,
aquarium
what are
last night and not the pet store.
Jimmy kind of like mutters to himself, like, what are the odds that this is an actual, just normal serial killer?
I came back to what are the odds this is an actual.
Well, we've got a
Wow.
string of
The odds are
fish
not great.
crimes.
Fish-based serial killing. There's been another murder.
Another murder.
A man had his face eaten by piranhas in Lego City.
Get to the chopper.
Build the pet store.
The human world, it's a mess. Life down here is better than anything they got up there.
Oh, I'm trying to eat a brownie.
Seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You think about going up there, but that is a big mistake. That's just playing during the credits of that episode.
Okay, I'm gonna... Okay. Oh, boy.
What do you mean by normal serial killer? Are there
Don't...
abnormal serial killers?
You know, I feel like by definition every serial killer is abnormal.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
I wouldn't think about it too hard.
Yeah, I assume this is like a separate conversation away from what's happening with me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not here.
Well, we're in statistics class right now.
Yeah, I was just confirming.
Oh, well, then
Yeah.
abnormal to normal serial killers is a normal conversation.
Yeah, statistics is fucked. Never take a statistics class, kids. But just don't think about it. It's better if you don't.
Okay.
This will all make sense at some point, probably.
And he just sighs, and then he goes into actually doing classwork.
Jimmy immediately pulls out his phone and texts the group chat. Fish-based serial killer? Question mark.
Fish Jenga.
It's fish.
What are the odds?
Is that
this
Fish
is a
Jenga?
problem? And like, this guy's phone just like goes off.
Just can feel the stare on the back of your head.
I feel like this is our problem. You're conspicuously not texting me back while staring at me.
Why do I need to respond?
I don't know. To break the tension?
You put down what we need to do, so I know what I need to do next. I got my orders.
Ominous. Anyways, there's a pet shop, and he, like, gives the rundown.
There's a pet shop, and like you say. Oh, God.
Right? I could hear you guys. I'm in the same room.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, we just need to let the other one know. You didn't add her
What I
to the
am-
Did
group
you
yet.
get her number?
Do I look like someone who grabs
Probably
other people's numbers?
Do I?
Alright. You think is class still going on at this point, or
Mm-hmm.
yeah? I think Skye's
Other
just like
one.
I think I have a. I think I know what today's lecture is going to be like. I think I'm just gonna head out. And she
I
stands up
have a plan.
and leaves.
Stands up. I have a plan. Walks out of the classroom. Oh. I have constructed the plan of plans.
Yeah. I think if yeah, because it's a fucking college. The professor doesn't really actually care all that much if you leave
Nope.
the
This is
lecture.
Stats 101. The professor's an adjunct who couldn't give less of a shit.
Yeah,
Oh my
so I
God.
just hop out of the class and I'm gonna go start looking around the campus for Natalie.
What time is it in right now?
Well, it's an 8 a.m. class, so like 8:30.
Oh, so then she's not at school. She's at home.
So
Confused as fuck. Why aren't you in class?
Because she doesn't have a class first period.
Unlike us idiots, Natalie didn't take an 8 a.m. class.
You dumb motherfuckers.
should we go to the call between Jimmy and Ameli?
Sure.
Yeah.
I have nothing further to do in this stats class.
Go for it.
Wait, this is a university. This isn't high school. Oh,
Yes.
I've been
Yes.
constructing classes like high school. Oh, but I could do that. It's just more specified.
Yep.
She's been trying to get more into athletics and math. Because why not?
So, Boomer, when do
That's me.
you make the call?
Yeah. Might as well make it now.
Okay.
So it's like it's very clearly like a different area code. This also isn't like my area code, so it seems fairly unlikely that it's a robo dial. So I think he might actually pick up the phone on this one. Just hello?
Hello, I got this number from someone named Rocky, and they told me to say the word magical.
I'm gonna slap him.
Yeah,
gonna
me
slap
too. Yes.
We,
All right.
he and I need to have a discussion about giving out people's personal information. But okay, hi.
Yeah, no
Yes.
shit.
Are you? So you're
Okay,
on
so-
campus?
Yes, I am. So we're together on this. We're meeting up Rocky.
I'm. Okay, yes.
Awesome.
At some point, not immediately.
Fantastic.
I have other concerns right now.
And
Okay,
that's when
so
my day went from
let me
good to
ask
great.
you a question that you'll probably understand. Did you get drafted into the volunteer club?
The what?
Did somebody come to you and say, okay, you're gonna do this thing now, and you didn't really have any choice in the matter? And now you do dangerous things because somebody told you to?
If you mean, did a talking animal give me the power to throw lightning bolts at stuff? Yes.
I was trying to be vague, but sure.
I mean, that sounds weird enough. It doesn't really answer any questions.
I don't know what the people in charge constitute as answering questions. But anyway, there's a fish-based serial killer going around. I don't know if you watch the news. I don't. I'm sorry, what's your name?
Ameli.
Hi, I'm Jimmy. Nice to meet you. I'd shake your hand, but it's a phone.
Well,
Anyways, I
yeah,
think
let's
I'm going
meet
to a pet
and
store tonight.
yeah. Cool. I'll see you at the pet store then.
Okay, don't
We talk about fish
there's gonna
crimes.
be a scary Scottish girl with me. Just try to stay on her good side.
Hot. I mean, okay.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, hangs up the phone.
Okay. So you guys have set up a time. I assume you've texted Skye a time. You come out to lunch, Natalie, and Poppy is
Oh,
already
yeah.
there. And she is so and I'm gonna say for plot reasons, that Skye just happens to walk by as you guys are sharing your lunch.
Yeah, so like I was oh,
Right there you are.
hi.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Hello,
I need to talk to
person.
you.
Okay. Sure. And she kind of looks back to Poppy. I'll be back in a minute. Just give me a sec. And like starts walking into line
Oh yeah,
beside
totally.
beside Skye.
Hey,
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about?
you're part of our team now, so we need you to meet up at the. I look at my phone for the time. At the pet shop by 7, it's 8ish.
Okay, but before you go, I can tell you got some kind of vibe off me.
Vibe? What?
Some ping, some feeling. It's like I love you too. You're magic, aren't you?
This guy gives you the definition of a death glare, and goes, right. So first rule, you don't talk about that in the open. If
I
you want to
know.
talk about that, we can go.
That's why we're in a more enclosed place, and I'm getting in your face about it to make sure that no one really hears it. I've only been doing this. I've only had this thing for a few weeks, but I already got the general gist. I'm not as stupid as I look. Okay.
No, you're not stupid. It's the bureau that's stupid.
The bureau. What's the
Exactly.
bureau?
So you may have magical powers, but you don't completely understand what all you're doing.
I
But
know I
I
can
think,
transform with the power of a ring and some keychain.
yeah, that's a good first step. Second step is to solve things like this murder case.
Huh?
And we don't have to handle any, just because we're magical doesn't mean we have to handle things that are always magical.
So
But
what are we magical cops? What is this?
sure, if you want to call it that.
That's interesting.
It The thing
So
is
can you
there's someone who should probably give you a better orientation, and it's not actually me, but I think I've been assigned the duty to do so. So consider
So
this your test.
what can you do? What can you do? Because I can shoot fire. I felt like some kind
I
of
take a
fire.
good look around to make sure there is like no one within listening distance.
Poppy waves at you, like excitedly.
Hi. That's my friend.
Yeah, I noticed. I that I think you'll understand better what I do if it comes down to using our powers.
Okay. So
I
pet
will
store.
say majority of what you're seeing is actually influenced by my powers. So
Okay.
pet store at 7:30. They decided on the time.
Got it. And she like sort of like skips back towards Poppy. I'll see you later.
Hmm.
And Poppy like points at herself and she's like, "You'll see me later."
No, no. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Are you
It's
are you dating that girl?
what? No, no,
Oh,
no, no.
is she the one from
Upon like
yesterday?
no, no. The one from yesterday is, and she like looks around to see
Different
if she can
athletic,
actually.
scary girl.
I think
She doesn't see the girl from P.
she was like way more like athletic, you know,
I want Skye to hear that so bad.
and angry. Like she wanted to crush my head between her hands. You
Oh
know,
my,
like a Mortal Kombat character.
oh my
It was very
gosh.
concerning. Yeah, I think she had some anger issues or something. But that's not her. That's not her.
Okay.
And I'm not dating her.
Okay. Sure. You
Why
said,
is everyone trying to date Skye?
yeah, Jimmy
Because
trying to
people
date
like the
Skye.
emotionally unavailable girl. Yeah, Jimmy actively trying not to date Skye. Wishes to avoid that outcome at all costs.
Yes.
So,
But I think after that, she goes back to eating lunch.
yep, and we will time skip to.
Whoa.
Huh?
Whoa, time skip.
Oh, okay. We will time skip
Okay,
to 7 p.m., which is when you guys were going to meet up, right?
This is the pet store, I think.
At the pet store.
Am I in the right place?
Quincy is hiding in a bush again.
Can I
Quincy,
descend upon them
Skye,
like death itself again?
is he
Okay.
hiding in the bush again?
Ah!
Yeah, I know you're in the bush. Once you know that the guy is in the bush, you kind of get out of the bush, please. It's weird.
Okay, I just don't want to be seen by anybody. There's a big road here. Lots of
It's a
lamps.
Big what?
Road. Like it's
You
a
don't.
parking lot and like a store and stuff. So like there's a like cars driving by and road.
7:30.
You don't have much self-confidence, do you?
No,
Uh,
he really doesn't.
Hey, that's not very nice.
No, 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 no. I wasn't trying to be mean. It's just an observation. Hey, you know, you don't always have to be super confident about yourself. It's okay. It's okay to
Right, so
not have much
consider everyone,
self-confidence.
right?
It's different. Not everyone has to be ridiculously confident. It doesn't make you any less of a person. Okay?
So everyone's here. When does Ameli show up?
Probably around now, if this is what they said was the time they arranged.
Okay. Um.
The face you see here in the image, wearing a green and blue tracksuit.
So.
Okay,
So
so you're the one who was on the phone?
Yes, and you're the one that said you'd help
Okay.
me beat up Rocky?
Later.
What is?
Oh,
who's
by the
Fantastic.
way, Skye, we need to have a talk with Rocky.
Who is Rocky?
Don't worry about it, because he's
Like
giving
the
out
guy
personal
from the movies?
information and also openly discussing volunteer club.
Oh,
Okay.
the volunteer club. Yes, the volunteer club.
And he
Are they-
also knew way too much about me, and you guys don't know anything about me. So, what is going on with that guy?
So yeah,
I know that
exactly.
your name is Jimmy.
Who the fuck is she? Who is this person?
Who are you referring to?
Pointing at Ameli. I don't. Or did I say that right?
Apparently, she got my number from Rocky. She is a member of the volunteer club,
Oh,
apparently.
okay. The volunteer club, special volunteer. The volunteer club.
And,
Okay.
The poison, the Cusco, the poison.
Yeah, I'm as flabbergasted as you at this point, Skye.
I like that word, flabbergasted. It's fun.
All right. Okay.
We don't
Let's
have
just
to
fucking
fight
get this over with, right?
volunteer club.
Get in, try to look for anything that might be useful.
Break it. We're breaking into another building.
Well, what do you think we're here
Get
for?
it. Get in, find some clues, don't get arrested.
Yep.
'Cause
You
that's
okay
what
with
it says,
that?
so-
You okay with that? Waves her
Ameli?
hand over Emily. Emily.
Oh,
Is it with an A or an E?
Yes.
yes. Yes.
All right,
First
cool.
one, then the other.
Ameli.
It's like got that weird like fusion AE thing.
No, I don't have one of those.
All right. Well, anyways.
Anyways,
Only the cool kids got one of those.
Both of my parents know how to spell.
Wow.
Do you have any experience of breaking into buildings, Emily?
The
It's not
law
just a normal-
requires that I answer no.
yeah, we're not
Skye.
exactly the law here.
Skye, that's not something you just ask. You don't ask people how skilled
Listen,
they are at
she
breaking
walks
into
around
places.
with lockpicks.
That's still not something you just ask.
I mean, I feel like it's a good question to ask someone when they're about to break into a building. But I guess, oh, look at me, I'm the bad guy here. All right, let's do this.
Wait, Skye, was that sarcasm?
I
I don't know that I've ever heard you be sarcastic before.
Was that sarcasm? I legitimately can't tell. They're very hard to read.
It's not gonna be sarcasm in a second if I put my fist into your face. Let's go.
There's this guy I know, and he like kind of starts walking.
And there's this guy I don't know. Okay. Just follows them.
Like I said, flirt later. Let's go.
I'm not flirting.
Uh-huh.
So you guys approach the building. Are you trying to sneak?
Skye will.
Well, I mean, it's only 7:30.
Yeah,
Jimmy
I
will
probably-
do whatever
there's-
Skye does.
Oh, and who's flirting now, huh?
Oh, let me rephrase that. Yeah, because you're all right. It's only 7:30, so it's been closed down because of the murder, right?
Yes.
So I think she'll be walking by, but if there's like an alleyway or something, she'll just slip into there.
Okay.
I think
Jimmy
I'll
will also
follow.
attempt to slip.
I will also do the slip.
And like a snake,
You
we
look like a
sliver
snake.
our way to the side.
You look like a
Everyone,
snake.
make me a thwart peril roll.
Oh hell yeah!
That is a plus physical.
Ooh,
Holy
go.
shit!
Damn!
Go. Let's.
That is so
go.
thwarted.
I've yet
Peril
to
has
drop a
been-
roll.
Peril has been
Ooh.
successfully thwarted.
Boomer, mark and experience.
I still got a 7 total.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, you got a
Peril-
7?
Oh, do you have +2?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind. You don't mark an experience. You got a
Okay.
mixed success. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
it's just gonna be like the other Apocalypse game I played, where I built my character well enough, I don't gain any experience all session.
Oh, trust me, I will make it happen.
Is that a
Listen,
threat
all I'm
or a
saying is
promise?
I have yet to drop a single roll the entire time I've been playing this character.
Okay. but I got a 12, so.
I will say that with your sneaking, Skye going first, Jimmy next, Natalie stealthily getting through. I don't know how she
The most
learned
ninja.
this.
Avoiding bullies
Everybody
in school.
has a good day.
And
Avoiding bullies in school, mostly.
Natalie, you see a one of those giant trash cans on the side of the building. But there is no entrance on the side of the building.
Huh, so what do we do?
Roof?
Well, yeah. How high is the roof from the top of the trash can?
If you stood on the trash can, you'd still have to like jump, and even if you did, it'd be kind of a hard jump.
All right.
Is there a fire escape?
Roll me a d6.
Roll a d6, okay.
No,
God
there's no
damn.
fire escape.
Heck.
All right.
Okay, wait. What if Skye, you boost Ameli, and then Ameli pulls us up?
Kind of like looking at Emily. You are athletically built, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I
on the
think that
volleyball
might.
team.
Yeah, I would just go.
On
I
the
think
volleyball
we
team,
probably should be the other way around.
Well, don't we
I
want
think I
the
could
strongest
beat
person on the
several of you.
pull?
We would want the
On the
person
push
who's
up?
is the
I don't
wait.
know.
Who
I
has
don't
the
do
best arm
exercise.
strength? Arm strength. That would be useful for pulling up. Leg strength would be good for pushing up.
I
don't
feel
know.
like
I'm
we're
not-
overthinking this. Anyways,
Yeah. I'm on the volleyball team. I got both. So the lightest of you, I yeet up there, and then they help
it is
me climb
I,
up
the
there.
latest.
Yeah. And then
I
while
think
I'm
we
up there,
closely
I
follow
help the
that.
heavier ones get up there.
I think Natalie would be the closely following the lightest. She's not that big of a person. She's
Oh
small
yeah.
bean.
Quincy's probably the lightest out of everybody.
Poor little Quincy.
All right, let's do this.
Are we sure? Can we just
Quincy, buddy. It's gonna be okay. We wouldn't let you get hurt.
I would like Natalie, since you rolled really, really well. I would like you to roll a glimpse the truth for me.
A what?
Glimpse the truth. It is a mental roll.
Okay, that's just another 2d6. I don't have any fun with that.
Oh!
Oh, yikes.
Yikers!
Natalie, after that really successful,
What is that? Hold 4? Oh God.
it's a 2. I have nothing to this.
Yep.
This is
Oh.
yeah, no,
Alright,
she dumb.
okay. Okay.
She's not dumb. She's more ditzy, I guess would be the better word to describe it.
Can I just like
No, she's spacey.
slap
She's
Quincy on
spacey.
the back and go like, Quinn, it's gonna be fine.
Bam.
We're just breaking into a pet store where some guy got murdered.
I don't think
Fucking,
this is
like,
a good
slap the-
idea.
Slap
It's
him
gonna
with the
be
mighty Zeus.
fine.
Just hit him so hard you knock the wind out of him. Boom.
I am not capable of that. I'm not much larger than he is.
Okay. And Ameli, I need you to make me a what would it be?
Thwart Peril?
It's probably closer to a clash roll.
Well, isn't
Roll
there?
for yeet.
Clashing with the force of gravity.
Huh?
Isn't there like a we can do this or
Oh,
work together?
Yeah, there is a work together.
Because there's one that does everything but persona, right?
Yeah. And that is
Really accept the thing I'm bad at. Awesome.
we can do this together. So I've got your back. Roll physical when fighting alongside your friend or whenever you are helping them through physical means. So roll physical.
I think I actually my everyday skill is lovable goof. You may gain the benefits of a cooperative relationship when you take the "we can do this together" action or the true nature of
So roll me a physical roll, Boomer. Okay.
8
So
total.
with a competitive relationship, your actions demoralize your target and they lose 1 from their power pool, and your relationship is broken. Okay, so you try to hoist. Oh god, okay, he made it. Well, maybe not. You try to hoist Quincy up this ceiling.
Wait, hold on. Don't you add 2 to that?
What do you mean? He rolled a 6 or lower.
Boomer. Yeah,
No,
but he
it's
didn't
8.
add +2 to his physical.
Yeah, I
Oh.
don't know where
Your
the button
actions
is.
got an
It's
make
eight.
not
your
on my
target
sheet.
strive to do better, and they get a +1 to their next roll. That puts me at an 8. But you get a -1 to your next persona roll for being shown up. Okay. So
Y'all have a competitive relationship with Quincy of all people.
I don't have a relationship with him at all.
I have no
Yeah,
idea who
I
this
would
person
I'd
is.
say that a cooperative relationship has to be earned.
Earned.
But Quincy grabs the edge of the roof. He is barely holding on. And you fall through the top of this trash can because it's just hard plastic. It just fucking breaks underneath you.
Well, we're fucked now, aren't we?
Oh, probably not.
Can someone
just
help me? Please?
I help him up. I help him.
Ow.
Is he like stuck in what is he on the ground?
He's like holding the edge of the roof.
Um
I pull Ameli out of the trash can.
I'm not in a trash
someone
can.
Oh, did he fall
Fell,
through?
fell through the lid.
I'm looking through to see if I can I'm looking around to see if I find like a box or something, or like a dumpster or something.
We just broke the dumpster.
Oh shit.
Yeah, wait, so set the scene again. Did Ameli just fall for the lid of the dumpster?
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
There is
Okay.
there is another side of the dumpster.
I was just gonna
Yeah,
pull Ameli out.
I'm gonna climb up
Yeah,
on the other
I
side of the
could probably
dumpster
hop out on my own.
Okay.
and like okay. Okay, how about we push the dumpster underneath him? And someone gets on the other side of the dumpster.
Or, I mean, have you ever, Skye kind of, have you ever done, uh, spring jumps, like boost jumps?
I'm not a fucking cheerleader, Skye.
Neither am I. Ameli,
But I think I know what you're talking about.
if you go up against the wall and put the arm out and be ready to boost me,
Yes.
and I'm going to run and jump, and then you're gonna push me up as well.
Ready? Okay. We're gonna
You got me.
break into this pet store.
And then if I can get onto the roof, I'll help out Quincy. Just hold on a little bit longer.
Okay.
Somebody went in here and now he's no more.
You're doing
Let's
great,
go.
Q.
You're doing great. Oh my god.
You're a natural.
Is he?
Alright.
You know, he's doing way better than I thought he would.
Honestly, yeah. He has surprising amount of upper body strength.
Roll it for me,
Okay.
guys.
Quincy, surprisingly powerful.
Nice.
And then he
Yeah,
gives me
he's
a bonus one.
He has no
+1.
magic because he doesn't need it.
Yep.
You didn't fucking need it.
He just
Yeah,
punches with-
you haul yourself up
Become
there.
yoked.
You quickly pull Quincy up. I'll even say that you probably get the rest of the group up, just with
Using this method.
yeah, with that benefit
Okay.
of the roll.
Wow, you are really strong.
It's a bit of military training. That's all.
Military training?
Right? Okay.
Her dark and brooding backstory.
Wow.
Fuck off.
Of course, I see her Batman backstory.
Both of you, fuck off.
Anyways,
No,
breaking and entering.
make me.
Breaking and entering. Is there a roof?
Back to
There's roof
breaking the
access somewhere.
wall.
After
Anyway,
you,
back-
Batman.
Anyway, back to breaking the law. We're the good guys.
If I was joining Magical Girls, but this feels kind of like a mafia.
Hey, what
The two are more
about-
alike than you want to believe.
So anyway, how are we gonna get in?
Yeah, is there a roof access point up here?
There
Like a
is a
vent?
vent.
Vent?
The classic vent.
It's
Ugh.
us.
No, stop.
Okay, so
Oh, goose. Okay.
is this vent big enough for normal sized
This vent,
people to get in?
this vent ain't big enough for the both of us.
Sure. Yeah.
Is this a Jimmy-sized vent?
I was about to
Uh,
say, or is this a small person
This
vent?
isn't specifically sized for Jimmy.
this is
We're gonna go oceans on it. We gotta get a small Chinese man to climb through the vents.
small person vent. I'd say that Quincy, Natalie, and I don't know if Jimmy could fit.
Jimmy is like canonically only slightly larger than Quincy.
Fair.
Like to the point where him making jokes about how small Quincy is funny.
Did you say you were
I'll
5'3"?
say if your character is smaller, then you'll fit in the vent.
Guy, on the other hand, I'm assuming.
No, Skye is a 6 foot, like free, tall Scottish woman with an athletic build.
Skye is fucking.
Guy
yoked.
looks like she should be named Brunhilde.
Oof. And then also being decently built, Ameli's not gonna be fitting in here either.
Just tries to fit in. My muscles, they stop me completely.
Right. So maybe we get you three in, since it doesn't look like us two will fit, and me meet you around
Or
back, and you open the door for us.
are you too swole?
Hey Quincy, are you claustrophobic?
No.
That's
Great.
good.
Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go
Second.
first. I'll go first.
All right, then I guess I'm bringing up the rear.
Okay. I'm just gonna say that you guys are able
Sorry,
to
I
do
don't.
it.
Yeah, we did it! Hooray!
You guys get into the pet store, and you see a like lanky kind of sweaty, like
Oh no, it's a
ill-looking
neck beard.
guy, and he
It's a
seems to
neck
be
beard.
scooping out some of the fish out of a tank
What?
and putting
What is
them
he?
in a baggie, in like one of those pet store baggies.
Yeah.
Um,
What is he doing?
Before we drop out of the vents, like the imposters that we are,
Stop.
can I like send a
Spider-Man?
text very quickly to Skye and just say it might be time to emphasize the breaking and the breaking and entering?
Oh my.
Okay.
The guy is in here. Collateral damage is secondary.
I just type back. Is he the person we're looking for?
Lanky, sweaty man scooping fish out of a fucking thing in a crime scene. Yes, he's the guy.
Does he work at the store?
Somehow I doubt that.
Why
Yeah,
are you
Does he look
doubting
like
that?
he works at this? Do I get a ping off of this man?
the like medium-sized one that you get on Quincy.
This
Right.
man is magic. Not like magic, but like kind of
Okay.
magic.
You just
That's
get
enough evidence for me.
you just get a K response. You get just the letter K response back,
Hey,
and I look over to
skull and
Ameli.
crossbones emoji.
Yeah.
So is
and
that just first policy here? Kill everybody who's remotely like us?
Apparently.
Not
Yes.
exactly.
I
Only
see.
serial killers.
Wait, I thought. Oh, are we all in the building now?
No.
No.
You two are still on the roof going towards
Yeah.
the back entrance.
I look at Ameli and I go, all right, so it looks like we're gonna have to actually break in. So let's hop over to the back, and I'm going to pick the lock on the door. Let's get in.
Okay, you actually
What
get
about
back
me?
to the back, and there is a van. There is a white free candy van.
Oh no.
And the back is open, and if you look inside, there are tanks and baggies of fish.
It's
And the back
Aquaman.
door, huh?
It's Aquaman's really awkward cousin. He steals fish.
And the back door is propped open with one of those like wooden things.
Oh, even better. They look like they did it for us already. Ready to go?
Oh, man.
Can I like
And-
text Quincy real quick?
He's right in front of you.
Yeah, but I don't want to say things out loud. Is the
Okay.
issue
Okay.
because we're in the vents and I don't want to give away our position.
You can text him.
No, wait, that'll just make a noise go off.
I was
Fuck.
about to say his ringer's on.
And I'm gonna tap his like foot and go, okay, Quincy, you're gonna see some really wild shit here. We can talk about it later, but don't tell anybody what you see here, okay?
What
Gonna
are we
get really
doing?
weird.
Wait, is it time for the volunteer club to get into action?
Yeah, we're gonna do some volunteer club things. You're gonna find out what the volunteer club means.
I think I know what the volunteer club means. Is it what I think it means? Is it flashy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just tell
Yes.
me.
Okay, Quincy, just you'll figure. Just stay
Go with it.
hidden.
Is
It'll
this
be
a
fine.
like
Okay.
hands over your ears, la 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 kind of thing?
No,
The
we're
deep
we're
from
we're
the
well
boys
past that at this
drunk.
point. There's no amount of la 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 is gonna be stopping this.
There ain't no
Okay.
la la la. Sing a happy song. Shit,
And I
Let's
need
do it.
you to promise me as my friend. He like emphasizes the word friend.
Friend.
That you will not tell anybody, a single soul, what you see here.
Wait, he doesn't
Okay?
know. I thought he knew what the volunteer club.
And he kind of goes
Can
quiet.
you do that, Quincy?
He goes quiet and he closes his eyes. And he opens them and he's like,
Quincy. I need you to say yes.
Quincy,
okay.
Quincy, look at me. It'll be okay.
Awesome.
All right.
And I think as he says that, as he's like, okay, Jimmy will like kick open the vent and do his
Natalie.
idol thing of making a very flashy entrance.
Dramatic entry. I think Natalie's gonna like. Is there like a vent below Natalie too?
Yeah.
Natalie kicks hers open and lands. And like lands, so like she lands dramatically, but then like there's like some water on the floor from him like getting a fish out of the tank. She slips on it and lands on. Ow! Ugh. Hey dude, I think regular visiting hours are over. So
He
why don't you
turns.
put down the fucking fish, yo weirdo, and get out of here.
He turns and looks at you, and like his eyes are like that weird like.
It's giving you the Kubrick stare.
What
Oh,
is it
no.
like when like people have like fish eyes? You know what I'm talking about? Like their
I'm
pupils are
imagining-
too big and shit.
I'm imagining like Mothman eyes.
This
That's
man's
what
on
I'm
bath salts.
Um,
I'm picturing
and-
Mothman, and you said lanky and like hairy. I pictured Mothman.
He's
That's
not
my
like
mental image.
he's not hairy. He's actually very like
Clean
unhairy.
Smooth.
Or
Smooth.
yes,
He's a smooth boy. He's a slick
smooth,
boy.
smooth, oily, sweaty.
He's a greasy boy.
Sweaty
He's a
man.
neck beard.
Um,
Milady? No.
he's actually
Ew.
bald.
Uncomfortable.
No facial hair.
Is it like uncomfortably clean shaven?
Yes.
Ooh. All right,
Uh,
man. Let's just end this quickly. I got things I gotta do tonight.
Just put the fish down and come quietly, and this doesn't have to get messy.
That's a sentence I never thought I'd hear in my life.
And he is going to drop the fish. Actually, no. He's gonna throw the fish at you. No, fuck. What is he gonna do? He's just gonna start sprinting out the back door.
At or away from me?
Away
Cool.
from you towards Skye and Ameli.
Get it,
Jimmy's
go
kind of just going to like shout out the door, Penumbra, if you'd be so kind.
Either
Is it
way,
go
I'm gonna
time?
try and drop out of the vent onto this guy.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yes.
Skye, yeah, both Skye and Ameli just jump down on top of him.
Make me
Yeah.
a clash roll.
Penumbra,
you-
are you transformed?
Yeah.
No, I'm not transformed yet.
Are we
We're
Are we
doing
doing
this.
it?
We're doing this naked.
Are we doing the thing?
Yeah. Land on him.
Let's not
and
do the
then...
thing unless we have to do the thing. Okay?
I would love to do the thing. Doing the thing is wonderful. I did it once in my
It
garage
is
by accident.
for some of us, not for all of us.
I'm just gonna take that to mean that yours is a little different. Okay. So those are technically successes.
Big
In a minute.
successes.
So you get him on the ground. But I'm gonna say that he also does he
bites you.
squirms out of it. Ameli, you fell on top of him and pushed him onto the ground, but he squirms out from underneath you. And Skye, you have like one of his hands pinned, so he scratches you for 1 damage.
Oof.
What is happening? What do we do?
We're gonna go commit assault now. Is what's
What
gonna
the-
happen.
Assault!
And
As
How much
yeah,
damage?
Natalie just sprints
Just 1.
after. Get back here, you cleanly shaven weirdo!
I think Jimmy, seeing the direction that this is going, is gonna be the first one to use his powers.
Yes, we're doing this.
And do I give the description of his transformation sequence again for those who may not know?
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't.
I haven't seen it.
It's
Yeah,
magical
go ahead.
girl time.
So it does that anime thing where he like is on like his own plane of existence, right? So like surrounding objects don't exist briefly for the duration of this animation.
Yep.
But he like throws his hand into the sky and a spotlight appears like coming from like
Oh.
nowhere.
Yes.
And out of his like back pocket at this point, because I don't think he's wearing his backpack, a small like chibi star plushie like flies into the sky.
Did you wear
And
your
it does
backpack?
the anime. No, he wasn't. So it's
Okay.
like in his pocket.
Got it.
But like in the sky there's like the little anime twinkle of a distant object, and a
Yes.
microphone like falls out of the sky into his hand.
Yes.
And he catches it and is just like engulfed in like the very like Sailor Moon like rainbow kind of energy.
Oh, I love it.
And when he appears out of it, he is dressed like a Disney prince.
Oh.
Like
I
he
think-
is like pastel blue with like the tassels on the shoulders and like the pants and the slightly long overcoat kind of thing. And his hair has gone from like a dark edgy purple to like a very bright like flowery kind of lavender purple. And there's like a wind coming from nowhere.
Yes.
And he
I
like
think-
strikes a pose. And that's his turn.
I think that upon seeing that that the transformation is happening, immediately following, Natalie's gonna be like, "Oh hell yeah!" and she's gonna transform. So what she does is on her like like onto like her side, on like her pant hooked into her pants, she's got like a little like keychain that has like a little like cute little like cartoon bomb with googly eyes. She like picks it up, unclips it, taps it against her ring, and it like engulfs in flame. And it does the same thing where like, nearby objects just don't exist for the duration of the transformation. She like taps into her ring, and it engulfs in flames. It spits out a blast of fire, like a ring of fire. She runs towards it, trips, tumbles into it into a burst of flame. She gets back up and she's wearing like a red and white like dress, like one of the, like a shorter dress, not quite a skirt, like like a sort of dress. Her hair is done up in like with ribbons, with red ribbons. Her like the tips of her hair are now red. She like gets up, like sort of like dusts herself off and does like 3 jumps, each one doing like the Sailor Moon like piece over the eye thing. But for the last jump, she does it over both eyes and like an eye mask for. And she sort of like lands. Yeah, God, that feels awesome. As
Cool.
So
Infernal
much more
Ruby has taken the
enthusiastic
stage.
tonight.
Oh, I love it. This is so fun. I'm a magical girl, motherfucker. And you're
So-
gonna get. Oh, he's gone.
Just so you guys
Yeah.
know, transforming is going to take your turn. So Jimmy's taking his turn.
Yep.
Now
Or
he's-
the Prince of Joy, as we will all call him.
Yeah, I am now the Prince of Joy,
Yes.
or just the Prince for short.
Now.
Or
Natalie's
Prince,
taking her
whatever you wanna
turn.
call it.
What was your magical girl name again?
Infernal Ruby.
Infernal Ruby.
All right, so Ruby.
It's the most Sailor Moon name I could come up with.
So that means that Aldamon and Boomer get a turn.
Skye kind of just sighs and tries to just like work with me and make sure he doesn't get away. She tries to pull Ameli off the ground.
Yeah, I take the help and then I start transforming.
Okay.
Go for it.
Yep. And the clothing melts away, body barely obscured by a mist, as
Oh my.
the costume kind of fades and grows over my body. But I don't have like some sort of complicated dance or doing anything. As my weapon is forming in my hand, I chuck it at the guy.
Well, transforming is gonna be your entire turn, so you can do
Ah.
that next turn. Which, if everyone is Aldamon, did you want your turn to be?
Hold on. Wait.
No.
Okay. Go
No,
back
no,
to.
I need to hold him down.
Boo. You're like watching all this flashing light happen.
Go back to your transformation sequence. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going for because have you seen any of the transformations from Cutie Honey, specifically Cutie Honey Flash?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
where the transformations don't take place in their own little universe. The fight's still going on, and she works the transformation into her fighting style.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
we can
cool.
flavor that for next turn.
Cool.
Yeah, Skye watches
been-
the 3 other people transform, sighs, and goes, "All right," and just fucking tackles the guy.
Yeah.
You
Roll
guys are
it.
so flashy.
Yeah, he is held down this time. You've got both of his arms pinned, so that he cannot attack you, and he's like.
He's just holding him down, just like, "Why the fuck are you here?"
Yeah.
Chaos!
Let's go to the next turn. Who wants to go first?
I think Jimmy is just the Prince. I'm sorry, is gonna like sprint out the back door, and seeing this happen with Skye on top of creepy serial killer man is going to just bubble Skye with a nice +2 armor,
Okay.
as
Oh, yeah.
he is still currently a squishy mortal.
Ameli, did you want to finish your turn because you are technically in the middle of your turn?
I already know what I'm planning on doing.
Wait, did you just say me?
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as the weapon is fully formed, I'm chucking at this guy to use the restraining ability on it.
Roll me a clash. Damn.
I think I got him.
Holy shit!
Shit.
Yeah.
Max roll.
You throw your weapon, right? And he is like comically wrapped up. Like he is not getting out of this thing.
All right, I got him.
2 damage. Or 3 damage, I'm sorry.
Yep. Who's going next?
I'll go next. I'm gonna use my hex. Now I get to roll a mystical.
Okay.
So here it's R exclamation point R. Right?
You should be able to just click it. Unless
Oh,
you're
right.
rolling, and then it's slash roll.
Yeah, I'm rolling. Slash roll 2d6 plus 2. Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that is good enough. So on that,
I get two effects.
What? Hello?
Oh, sorry.
yep.
So I think I'm going to. So they're completely contained right now.
Yep, completely contained.
I'm going to say they are going to. So can I use 2 effects? Like, well, 1 effect twice?
I don't think so.
Okay,
No,
then
you
I'm going to
can't.
use the effects of the target can't flee the battle area,
Okay.
and the target must answer 1 question asked truthfully.
Okay.
I believe a question was just asked.
What was asked?
Skye shouted a question to which he never gave a response.
What was the question?
Oh, he wasn't under
Why
zone
the
of
fuck
truth
are you
then.
here?
Yeah.
Fair.
As I think for stopping him from leaving, like little like cartoon fires appear on his feet, and anytime they touch the ground, there's like a little like burst of flame from his feet that like hurt him, so he can't leave the area.
I think Skye saying that he's been fully restrained and now has magical fire feet.
He
Lets
has
him.
to answer the next question he's asked. He has to answer truth.
Good. Skye will get off him and then walk around him, so she's like squatting in front of him and go. So I'll ask this again. Why the fuck are you here?
They deserve to be free.
Oh God!
What?
It's terrifying.
They deserve
wish
to
to
be
free-
free.
Oh
The
God!
fish?
No. Fish?
The fish. They deserve to be free.
That's
And why are
Alright,
you
Gollum.
freeing the fish?
He just kind of hisses.
Alright, it has Skye transformed?
No, she's still.
Not yet.
Nope.
The prince is gonna look at her and go, I know we've had our disagreements about methods. This guy is a little different.
Oh, so you want to take my route this time, Prince?
Wait, your route? What do you mean your route?
I'm not happy about it. But yes.
What do you
Skye.
mean his route? What do you mean her route? What
Yeah,
is her route?
Skye smirks and will
It's better
transform.
to just not ask.
I'm asking.
So
Find
Yeah, this
out
guy's gone
soon
full
enough.
Cthulhu. We're vaporizing him.
yeah, he talked to Dagon. We're done with this.
Yeah, this guy, I was about to say,
Why
this
you
guy's got a
not?
bit of an Innsmouth look about him.
But yeah, for those who
What?
don't know,
Okay.
Skye's transformation is
Oh.
white gun smoke starts billowing up around her feet as it pulls up. Own magical world. As it pulls up, we zoom out, and a steel target of like the human-shaped steel target drops right in front of the camera, and then 3 bullet holes pop through. And as it goes through, you see Skye now in a hooded cloak with green, was it black raven feathers that dip down into green, holding a gun, and pulling the hood up. Her entire face becomes shadowed except for the green eyes.
We can't just vaporize him. That's a person, I think. Right? That's a guy, that's a human.
You can
This
vaporize
is a
people.
guy who made piranhas eat a man's face.
That doesn't mean we should destroy them. They
Yes,
deserve
it
a
does.
trial and then prison time.
That's
They're not
not. I know this
No,
is
no. You
Penumbra.
said
You're gonna think this is rich coming from me, but that's not how we do things.
I was told that we were like cops.
We're
Okay,
closer to a secret
Skye,
police.
Skye, you told me that.
Uh,
Cops don't execute people.
Skye,
They're
well,
not
Skye,
executioners.
what Skye is now Penumbra, kind of just looks at you, and you just see two green eyes stare at you, and they go, "Oh, I
I'm
forget."
not that.
Well, yeah, no, it's not an intimidation thing. She's like, yes, I did tell you that, but unfortunately, I have to tell you the other thing is I'm known as the executioner for
Well,
a
I'm
reason.
not.
'Cause
As
I
she
like,
walks in front of him, I'm not. We do
Oh
this
my-
humanely, and we do this properly. Now, I know I'm normally a goofball, but when it comes to a human life, I am dead serious. You're gonna have to kill me before you kill him.
well then, she like
You don't want
points
to
the
make that
gun
bet. She's gonna kill you.
she points the gun at you, and she goes, "Then figure out if he is actually human, and if he's not, we're gonna kill him." And she
Can I
looks
try
at
to use my
Ameli.
hex? Can I try to use my hex again?
Yeah,
Guess I want to see if I can have him tell me the truth again.
sure. You could always try and touch their heart. Try to change his mind.
I apologize for that. Fuck.
Well, what's that? What is the penalty for failing a mystic
hex
roll?
On a
roll?
6 or lower, the hex backfires. The GM can use hold on against you.
Let's see.
Any of the effects that I could use cannot be used against me.
I'm gonna say you take the negative condition.
What is this condition?
Let me see. I'm gonna say that it's the mystical one, which is
The what?
the mystical one. Mundane.
What does that do?
You take a -1 to your mystical stat until it's healed.
Not that bad.
Okay. He hisses again. He's like, you can't stop the wilds.
Like, do like a Slav squat next to this guy, and just like look him in the eyes and go, "Listen, buddy. I think it's in your best interest right now to tell us everything you know.
Yeah.
Because I can't be held responsible for what she is going to do to you. But if you talk, maybe I can convince her to go easy on you." Is this a convince someone roll?
This is a touch their heart.
I feel like this is exactly the kind of thing I get +1 to, but okay. Still don't get to use that ability.
Look, I made a joke about Kali Ma earlier, but
Mhm.
I didn't think we were literally gonna. Kali Ma.
What am I rolling here?
Motion.
Touch their heart.
Nope.
Do it. Their heart.
Hey, I get to mark experience for the first time.
You are trying to get this guy to release this information, which he is not willing to do. So you have not changed his mind. And everyone will suffer a -1 to anything but a clash roll against him at this point. And he hisses again, and he's like, the humans will perish.
Right?
don't-
No,
You
he's
see, there was a certain
threatening humans, and I don't
Humans?
appreciate that.
I'm one of
Dina
those.
had a certain nobility to her. This guy does not. This guy is just a psychopath.
Yeah, Penumbra will look over. What is Ameli's hero name again?
Starlight Sparkle.
Star Knight. She'll look up. Penumbra will look over to Star Knight and go, right. So, is there anything that you want to do, or are you?
I'm thinking this is some sort of monster. We should straight up hit it with a starbolt and vaporize it.
Oh, do you want to work with me on this then?
Yeah,
I
let's
want it
try
to be
this.
known that
When we
I'm not
combine
going
our
to
powers.
participate in this.
Yeah, Infernal Ruby's not going to participate in either.
Yeah, let's give you a first time working with someone. And with that emphasis, if we're gonna do this together, what would that be?
We can do this
We
together.
can do this
Yeah.
together.
Are you the loner
Are you gonna-
cooperating
Yeah.
with someone?
Yeah,
Is that what's
sure I
happening
am.
right now? Uh-oh.
Sure I am. That sure is a -1.
Yikes.
Yeah.
And the prince is going to like turn away. He doesn't want to see this happen.
Yeah, Infernal. I
Oh.
think Infernal Ruby's going to realize that too.
Like
She's
he
gonna-
recognizes the necessity but doesn't feel like he needs to take part.
I feel that Infernal Ruby feels the same way. She's gonna
Yeah.
just kind of close her eyes and look away.
I had to read my rules for this thing again.
Oh no. Okay, we're both fine. I actually don't take a penalty to this one. It's we can do it
Okay.
checks.
We
All
can
right.
do it, yay.
Yeah.
No,
Then
this
I think
is a we
Penumbra.
can do it. This is a
Oh, it is. We can do it. Yeah, I take a -1 to this.
Okay.
But if I fail, I still give a +1 to you.
Well,
Like that. As she probably says, I don't know. Well, I'll let you take the honors because it seems like it's your first time around the block. And it's
Alright,
just
here
like,
we
make
go.
sure you get it right at the brainstem. It says something horrifically creepy.
now, just so you know, their amygdala is right here, so they'll experience the most fear possible when they die.
I know where a brainstem is. I'm a nerd.
You're a terrible person.
Okay. Boomer, roll your clash roll.
You do get a +1 for me still.
Alright, and a +1 for you, so that's total 2. And
And I believe I just broke our
Oh my
relationship.
god.
Holy shit.
What
Yep.
the
I strike a
Uh,
pose.
The prince
I say
visibly
striking
flinches.
starbolt! And send lightning straight through this thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know what Skye. I can't think of what Penumbra says, but because I think I still suffer the consequences of failing that we can do it, I break our relationship by saying something completely like out of like awful, something beyond Ameli's comfort level.
You make this attack, this starbolt.
Yeah.
And he is knocked out cold. He's still breathing, but he's he's down, quote unquote. He's making death saves, essentially.
Actually, I think this might be perfect. Kind of
with
looking
a
him over.
little bit of a tremor in his voice, the prince is going to ask, is there like, do we call the bureau or do we just
Oh nope,
put
I got
him
this.
put him down here?
No,
Okay.
no. I got this.
I think we call a therapist because I have not. I just experienced something I never want to experience again.
There's a bureau?
There's the bureau. If you want to, you can probably come with me, Ameli. I'm sorry, Starlight. Since he's not dead, and kind of like glaring at the two that are looking away, and we have two people who would appreciate if we didn't kill them.
Please don't.
An
kill him.
option that we can do is we can bring him in, and since he's knocked out, we just have to be very fucking quick so no one looks at us weirdly.
Well, we have a van.
That's true.
That's gonna make. I don't know if you noticed, but it is in fact a white free candy.
Yep, and it's gonna be driven by me.
gosh.
But yeah, we can go drop him off if that fits your two's more sensitive hearts.
It would, thank you.
Sensitive.
Well, yeah.
Well.
Unfortunately, I think she's gonna like touch her, like to like concentrate and try to transform back. Like, I do have to go. My dad's gonna be looking for me.
Right.
I will say this much. Every second this thing is alive, it's putting people in danger.
Well, that's why we need to take it to Bureau quickly.
Yeah.
Almost murdered
How
him
about
and take
this?
her stuff.
I'll drive. You two sit in the back. Make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
I guess I'll see, and I look at Skye, at like, no, not Skye,
Penumbra.
Penumbra. I guess I'll see you at school tomorrow.
If you wish. I would understand if you don't want to see me anymore.
It's
Yeah, I
not
have that
that.
effect on people.
Look, it's not that I don't want to see you. It's not that I'm scared. I'm just not used to this. You know, before today, being a magical girl was amazing. It was fantastic. It was, well, magical. But this is not something I was prepared for. I'll get over it, but it's going to take a bit of adjusting.
Okay,
that's what-
yes, we all have our traumas. I'm gonna start driving now so we can get this over with as quickly as
Yep.
possible.
With
Yeah. she-
Starlight,
she
if you could help me.
And she transforms back and then walks out
Yeah.
the back and leaves.
And
The prince, as he gets in the front seat, will de-transform.
Skye will, with help, will move him into the back of the car or the back of the van and hop in.
You the Prince of Pop.
Well, he's got my
Prince of
weapon
Joy.
grappled on him, and it's returning, so I could literally just hop in the van, and bam, he's in the van with us.
Oh.
Always trust a man. In the right van.
I think the way that would work, I mean, you guys can haul him in, I don't really care, but I think the way that would work is that if it returns to your side, like, ready for action again.
It like ungrapples and returns.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll use the forceful to push him into the van with it.
That's fine.
All right. Yeah, and I will like keep a watch over him if he gets too conscious. I'll pistol whip him.
Yeah, I just.
Is there like one of those slide windows in the back of the driver's cab so I can get directions?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I will call what's her face. I'm assuming she gave me her number.
Shania?
You got a chick's number? Awesome.
Yeah, I have a lot of chicks' numbers, unfortunately.
Oh, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I put down my note because I took notes like I was Skye, the bureau cunt. So.
Her name is Shania, just so we're both clear. But...
Shania, the bureau cunt.
We're the heroes. Pistol whips the villain.
I mean, look at stuff like Power Rangers. Like they do that all the time.
Yeah, oh man.
Yeah, but I'll call
a lot of property damage.
A lot of property damage. We didn't do as much property damage as we could have this time around.
Either way, this thing is super
I honestly
gross,
expected you
and
to
it
come
has
through the front
proven
window.
itself deadly to humans multiple times over, and it vowed to destroy humanity. So, yeah, no, you want to talk about soft-hearted? I really, really don't want this thing killing people.
Yeah, neither does Skye.
But it's in character with Natalie's personality. She's a very caring. She's like, this is a she thought she was in the belief this was a person.
Nah, fish people are people. They're fishes.
You know who else is people? The people that this thing wants to kill.
She's not here. We can't actually have this conversation in character. She's not here. So.
Okay. We'll say we had at least that part of the conversation at a different time.
I think we're going to end tonight with the image of the van driving off. And
it like fade out of Natalie dramatically walking home just to show them both going like leaving. Yeah,
and
drama.
I'll give you guys this little tidbit that I would normally just give the audience. But we see the van drive off, right? We have a little glimpse of each character doing their thing, right? And we see Natalie walk off in the direction of her home. And then all of a sudden, we see the vent break open and Quincy
Oh right.
fall down in a
We fucking
scrambling
forgot Quincy.
of limbs.
We forgot about Quincy.
He looks.
Oh, no. We forgot it.
Guys.
He looks around. He goes,
Oh,
guys, and then he scampers off.
forgot about Quincy.
I don't know who
We
any of you
fucking
are, so I
forgot
didn't forget
Quincy.
about
He was
Quincy.
in the van.
I never
was
knew
in the
Quincy.
van. He was watching us as we transformed. Oh, terrible.
Yeah, now I just
Okay.
got that one
I
remix
love how I
stuck in
just
my
had
head.
this conversation about like being like this is a person and should be treated with respect, and then we fucking forgot.
Quincy! Quincy's your friend!
I know. And then we forgot
Quincy's my friend, and I totally forgot about him.
I don't know who
Both
Quincy
in and out of
is.
character.
I was about to say, you probably forgot about him out of character.
No, I super did. But that's also in character.
I was so in the that I was like, what would she do in this situation? She'd defend the thing she thinks the person is the right thing to do, and I completely fucking forgot Quincy was a part of it. Sorry, Quincy.
Poor Quincy. So to end the episode, I will let you guys have a moment to shout out your socials if you'd like. We'll go in the same order. Go ahead, Damon.
I got nothing.
Okay.
Wow.
Hmm.
I don't have anything to
Uh,
shout out to. Subscribe to our streamer and wonderful host, Pastel.
Yeah.
Jack?
So Strib. I'm Jack. You can find me on Twitter at @thegrolin. That's
Ninja?
it.
I'm Ninja. The closest thing I have to a social media is a Reddit, but you probably shouldn't look at that because it's stupid. I post pictures of my dog and dumb writing prompts, so definitely don't go looking for me at u/shiny ninja on Reddit. That's all I have. And also do subscribe. Be sure to subscribe to this one to our host.
You guys are too nice. And Boomer.
You let us play Magical Girls.
Hello, I am Boomer Tiro. I'm from video games, and I play video games. Like and subscribe over at everything named Boomer Tiro, and watch me play video games.
Hell yeah.
Well, we know who's the most professional.
Well, I
Who?
would like to thank chat for reminding me that we have to do the end of session questions.
Thank you, Mr.
So-
Spocks or Spokes. I can't tell.
The relationships at the end of the session are broken. Discuss if the two characters repaired that relationship during the session. We're gonna go with no. This just happened. If they didn't repair it during the session or felt the events in the session weren't enough to repair the relationship, they can decide to repair the relationship now if it makes story sense to do so. What do you guys think? That'd be Aldamon and Boomer.
Wait, hold on.
I think
I
it
missed
makes
something.
sense.
He made it weird.
Are you guys
I
repairing your relationship?
Oh, what is our relationship?
Because you
Or
broke it.
Oh yeah, I'll repair it if we can repair it over the course of the car ride. I'll explain to Ameli like more what the bureau is, and I guess the prince will overhear it.
Yeah, that's not the part I'm worried about.
Oh,
Oh no, the prince overhears
Okay.
nothing. Jimmy overhears it.
Oh, Jimmy.
Yeah, I was killing that thing because it's a danger to humanity and I care about people. And you sound like you just enjoy murder.
No, I care about people. My job is to kill things that hurt people. But this is my first time in a long time working with a team, so
Got it. So you're just saying you lack social skills.
Right. Okay. Maybe we just like I like murder. Okay. Who cares?
What's worse, to like murder or to completely lack social skills?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All the above.
are you so embarrassed about a lack of social skills you'd rather admit to being a murderer?
I mean, yeah, no. It's been a long time since I worked with people, so. And she just coughs uncomfortably.
Well, hey, want to start working out with the volleyball team?
No.
It's a great way to learn teamwork and communication.
Is Penumbra still transformed?
Yes.
Then you're gonna hear Jimmy shout from the front of the van. If it makes you feel any better, Pen, I don't have social skills either.
I still have a gun in my hands.
And I'm driving. If you ever want to get there, I'd recommend not shooting me.
It just kind of grumbles and looks over and goes, I'll politely decline the offer. I am too busy with my own work. However, if you want to try any of the dishes or pastries I make, part of the culinary arts program.
I would love it. I've been increasing my workout recently. I need more food.
I can make some high protein dishes.
Okay. With that, we will go into the questions. So, did we learn something new and important about the larger threat to the world?
There's fish people.
I mean,
I learned that there was one.
we learned that there were fish people that are killing people with fish.
I think we learned that wild magic is more than just harpies.
That's true.
And
The
the
Wild
forest.
is an entire organization, most
Yeah,
likely.
it's not just the forest, it's nature in general. I think that's significant.
Well, we don't know if it's nature in general.
Well, first it was the forest and now it's the oceans. Those two things don't seem very connected, so I think it's a safe bet.
Did we save someone from the machinations of the evil forces at play?
No.
No.
We did not.
In fact, we failed twice.
Yep.
I think we directly saved anyone, but we definitely have protected a lot of people.
We've saved fish owners all across town.
We saved fish.
No, you didn't. The fish are still in the back of the truck. You didn't save
Yeah,
the
and they're
fish.
going into Skye's
Those-
nice tank at home.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
those fish are
Right.
gonna go to a nice farm upstate.
Did we learn something new and important about one of the magical heroes? Yeah, you abandoned Quincy!
Yeah, we did. We anti-saved someone.
We abandoned Quincy. I'm so sorry.
I'd
Quincy.
say we learned something new and important about one of the magical heroes.
Yeah.
Did we learn something new and important about the source of the hero's powers?
We learned that I guess we learned that mine comes from a ring.
I don't know about that one.
That's fair.
Did we develop
That
new
was-
friendships or deepen existing ones?
Yes.
Skye
Yes.
made her
I
first
met
friend.
Poppy.
I have deepened my friendship with Quincy despite recent events.
I've deepened my friendship with everyone in that I got the friendship with everyone. I kind of made friends with everyone. Except for that one chick.
The one who tried to kill me.
No, I was more thinking the really athletic one.
Oh, that's what I meant.
In with dodgeball.
Yeah, she almost killed you in dodgeball.
And this is she almost killed you, and I'm like, no, you don't even know who
No.
she is.
No, I don't. That's why I was
Okay.
a reference
Yeah.
to me.
She almost tried to kill me. She threatened.
She friended you with a good time.
Maybe she did. Maybe she didn't. Who knows?
Okay, well, since we've answered yes to 3 or more questions, everyone gets 2 experience points.
Yeah.
Question: when's the next level up? It's every 5?
It's 6, I think.
Every 6?
Hmm?
Oh,
I have 4 experiences.
Yeah, I'm used to 5 being able to buy a thing in this system.
Let me
I'm used to
just
7.
check really quick.
Look at me with my 4 experience. My 2 failed things that I.
Police found small boy at crime scene.
Rambling about being left behind.
Saying something about magical girls taking down a fish person.
He's watched too much Sailor. Police reports claim he's seen too much Sailor.
How do you get an achievement?
Watched
wait.
so many magical girl
Yes,
shows, and I
okay.
barely scratched the surface.
Hero achievements are the record and story of your character. When you have 6 XP, you can gain 1 hero achievement. When you
Okay.
gain a hero achievement, write a
Ah.
sentence about your experiences. This will create the ongoing story of your character.
Okay. Oh, I'm at 11 experience.
I'm at 6. I'm at 4.
Okay. Well, that's all I have for today, folks. Any last words?
Nope.
I had a great time.
I'm glad.
It is, however.
Subscribe to Pastel the Snake on Twitch.
Oh yes, that.
Yeah, this was
Yes.
fantastic.
Let's give our gracious host a round of applause, shall we? If it picks up on my mic.
Nah, it's not working.
No,
Clap,
it's not.
clap, 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 clap.
You got the dog to freak out, though.
Yeah.
Clap, 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 clap. But
Nice playing with y'all.
Seriously though, I hope I get to play with you guys more. See.
Okay. Well,
We'll see. I had a great time.
goodbye for now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.